You are live. Who would like to see? Hello, everybody. Who would like to see the mugshot? Hi, everybody. Anyway, hi, everybody. This is Mr. Brown. What's today's date? It is Sunday, May the 10th in the year of our Lord 2026. I am Mr. Brown, and I trust you're all doing very well. If you're in the States, everybody, I truly hope you showed your mother some much deserved love and more love and showered her with gifts and flowers and just love and just everything that is just positive on this wonderful day for your mother. So I hope you all did that. So anyway, shall we get some guests on? You know it. Let's do, yes, Stuff of Nightmares Gavin Unit. Yes. I'm surprised we're still here, folks. I'm going to disappear. It was lovely to see you all. Let me press buttons. Angela Rayner. Hey, let's avoid some Angela Rayner. Tory scum! Anyway, let's get some guests on. First up, I'm just going to bring him straight in, everybody. It's the Jester from Leicester. He's making his dinner, but he's taking time to spend time with us. It is Swappers.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yes. Hello, Churchill. Oh, yes.
I've literally just finished.
Anything nice, friend?
No, it was just a homemade almond flour muffin with roast chicken and cranberry sauce on it. So, yeah, I'm good.
Muffin? What?
Oh, aye.
Oh, aye. How are you, my friend?
I'm good. I'm energized. I've been out for a 7-mile walk, getting some fresh air and clear sky and beautiful sunshine and ready to go, mate. Ready to go, yes.
Chilly wind in the UK. Still here. Bit of a chilly wind, by the way. On that...
You're fine as long as you zip your flies up.
Yeah, I've been wearing my body warmer. But anyway. Swappers, great to have you on, mate. Shall we get the next body on?
Do it.
Okay, yes. Mother's Day was in March in the UK, but you know what Americans are like. But anyway. Speaking of Americans, here he is, folks. Smoking is coffee, drinking is cigar. It's the Phobos.
I actually did set a little fire to coffee today. So
what? You all right?
Yep. I'm doing good. When you roast coffee, you can actually set fire to the chaff and get a little. You need to, make sure you have a fire extinguisher and stuff handy. So.
And it is great to have you on that coffee-related fire bombshell. Should we get the next body on?
Yeah, I tried not to inhale the smoke, but yes, let's.
You're not that desperate yet, but anyway. It's great to have you on, mate. Should we get the next body on?
Yeah, let's do that.
Okay, here he is, folks. Is another American. We love this guy. It is the channel's very own astromech. It is Professor.
Weird.
Oh, sorry, wrong button.
All right.
Oh, no, I'm good. Busy week, but almost done. I can see the light at the end of the tunnel for this semester, and hopefully our learning management system doesn't get hacked again before the...
You better kick back a little bit then.
Ooh. Yes, indeed.
Yes.
You're talking about Canva, right? I mean,
Canvas, yeah.
Canvas. The entire country was sort of just in a mad frenzy about it. Yep.
Over 9,000 learning institutions use Canvas for their learning management systems, and was literally in the classroom with students taking a test. And they said, "What's this?" I walked around to look at their computers, and sure enough, there's the little ransom hack note sitting on their computer. But
thankfully, American education system on the American Education System Alliance.
Yeah, it's not just it should make you feel really cozy about digital ID too. Once all your stuff's in the cloud, I'm sure it's going to be safe. Yeah, it sounds pretty safe to me, right?
There you go.
Yep,
you well, Prof. We got a bit sidetracked then, but you well, mate.
I'm good. Yep, I'm glad to be here. Who else we got?
Yep, we'll get the next buddy on. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Who's got aircon running? I can hear it. Anyway, Here he is, folks. He's not been on for a while, but he's our favourite helper, as it were. It is the Aircon Internet Help Desk.
Hello, it's me. I'm back.
Yay!
Yay! And Prof, you're lucky that you had people on the internet. The school I work at, they managed to cut all of the internet from the school, and it's taken 3 months, and they still haven't managed to put it back on yet.
Oh, good Lord.
Welcome to Britain on the Britain Alliance.
Well, then not being able to access Canvas for a day and a half seems like nothing at all.
Yeah. We're getting there. We currently have mobile modules from EE to allow us to connect to the internet at 2 megabits. So it's yeah. Try doing lessons with that. It's a nightmare. Anyway, it's good to be back. Hi, nice to see you all.
You well?
2 megabits. That's like Brown's connection.
I've just been attacked by some rampant pussy.
See, my personal internet, I've just had upgraded to 1 gigabit, so I have a lovely connection now. I can pretty much
Welcome
feel
to
all of you.
Shop Talk on Shop Talk Alliance.
I know it's worth it.
Yep.
But, is there someone else?
There is another.
Should we bring him on then?
I
That's
think
your
I have.
line. Sorry, I'm reading the script.
Internet Help Desk. It is great to have you on.
It's good to be here.
There is another. Should we get him on?
Yes, go.
Yes, go. Okay. Look who it is, everybody.
Hello. You caught me in mid-eating. You caught me in mid-eating.
What are you eating, Mega Geek?
Guess.
Is it dry?
No, it's cheesy Doritos.
Wait, is Mid-Eaton north of London or south?
Don't know.
Mid what?
Mid-Eaton. It sounds like a British town. Never mind.
Anyway, yeah. Ian, you know there are other flavors available, you know.
I know. I usually eat the cool one, but now I'm eating the cheesy one. Internet help desk. Your kids, you have to teach them old-fashioned way, which is a good thing if they don't have any internet. So that's a good thing, right?
Yeah, pen and paper.
They're gonna have to learn the old-fashioned way.
Pen and paper.
Yeah, it's fine.
Yeah,
They learn.
Yeah.
Welcome
They're
to pen
fine.
and paper.
They know it all the old-fashioned way. They know what books are. They don't swipe the pages. They do actually turn them. They don't ask where to, plug them in. So it's all going well.
Yeah.
Welcome to Pen and Paper Mega Geek Alliance.
We all learned that way, so I don't see why they can't. So there you go.
What, pen and paper?
Yeah.
Classics. Don't mess
Pen
with
and
the
paper.
classics, you know.
Yeah, classics, mate.
All right. Ian,
Yeah.
it's great to have you on, mate.
Well, it's good to be here. So
Chat, we can
Let's get
see
on,
you.
Let's get
we
on
can
with
see you. Good evening, chats. Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody.
Do you know? Just to tell you, let's let you know, Ian.
We're bloody
I was on LinkedIn, and this guy contacted me, and I couldn't help him. Something about a job, whatever. And he signed off saying, "Thanks, Ian. Love you on Brown, by the way." So I don't know who that was, but he obviously
I missed
listens to
that.
Brown. Yeah. What? Did you not hear what I said?
Yeah, no. You were on Brown. What?
I was on LinkedIn
What?
and was
Yeah, I
talking to
heard
this guy.
that.
He said,
blow my nose.
I like you on Brown, by the way. P.S.
What?
I remember. Yeah. So there you go. He listens to Brown. So there you go. There you go.
You're
This is
famous.
You're famous. Yeah. So there you go.
Famous in the right circles, but not in the circles, if you know what I mean. Anyway.
Yeah.
So, some of those famous. I've been watching YouTube over the weekend because it's been melting. It's been melting down with a certain person.
Oh yeah.
And Gary said, Nerdrotic said, and I agree with this. It's all about the chat. Yeah. So YouTube is all about the chat. Respect your chat, and they will look after you. And he's right. Yeah.
Is he?
I mean, just
it's all
respect
about the
and
chat.
love your audience.
Yeah.
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 Yep.
We're not.
Oh, I see.
We are nothing without these geezers and gals and boys in the
Yeah, but
chat. It's
Ian,
true.
we did. Yeah, we did. I mean, didn't need to be told that. It was obvious, wasn't it, from day one when we started this?
Well, we
right?
had about 3 people watching us.
Absolutely, and we appreciated them as well. So
yeah,
there
yeah,
you go.
yeah. But
There
anyway,
you go.
anyway, chat. We can see you. We can see you. Good evening. We're a little bit early. Thought we'd get it up and running. Let's get some graphics up. 341 Musings. Today's date. There he is, Brendan. Yeah, chat. Here we go. Look, see. X Flavius. X Wrenched. What's bottle, mate? Chat. We are leg ends. Yes, indeed, mate. Yes.
We are the ends.
Yeah, all leg ends. All right. I can hear voices. Please like, share, subscribe. Big thank you, channel members. Well, everybody really. Chat, super chatters, super stickers, normal chat folk. Just there you go, folks. Okay, well, I thought we'll just start a little bit different. We'll just go straight into it. Yes. Hopefully, I can read this. My site's going. Brendan Fraser says, "Please wish me luck ahead of The Mummy 4 filming. I'm doing my best to get in this 57-year-old gear in shape. We're going to get the band back together the only way to do it. So we are going to give the audience what they have been bothering all of us for the last 20 whatever years. What we're going to do is saddle back up, go back to the locations. I should probably stop talking like this because I don't want to give everything away. Who saw the interview?
Yeah, I saw it.
Was it on? Was it Colbert or somebody else?
No, I just saw it online. I thought it was for Variety, wasn't it?
Oh, was it? Oh, okay. Okay.
It's the same director directing the film. Is it Stephen? Is it Summers?
Yeah,
Summers?
probably sort of same crew. Yeah.
Oh, okay, cool. Sorry, mate.
Yeah, they're all back. Everybody's back. Yeah, Rachel Weisz is back. Weisz is back. They're all back. Yeah.
She's hot.
She is.
She's pretty hot. Yeah.
I didn't see the interview, but I did see on his X Twitter, whatever the fuck it is, feed, pictures of him actually in the gym doing weights, sweating his gut. He's serious. He's taking this seriously, trying to get back in shape. I think he deserves it. He's one of the darlings of Hollywood. He deserves it.
He does. He was great in Instant Family. That's the last film I saw him in. He was absolutely brilliant in that. He's a really good actor, actually.
Yeah, and he's a pretty likable guy. And, you know, as sick as I am of all the remakes and the reboots, if they can pull this off and do it right, I think it could be fun.
Yeah, if it just follows the original formula, no bullshit, no modern bullshit.
Slide your feet.
Oh no! There you go. Side feet, numbers, legend, range, mate. Will Bella Ramsey be playing the daddy?
I think that's a follow-up to Manuel Greel's one earlier saying Cynthia Erivo playing the mummy.
Yeah, the mummy and the daddy. No, daddy, no.
That would be the movie from hell. That would be the movie from hell, wouldn't it?
I saw the last Mummy film. It had nothing to do with this one. It was absolute rubbish. I couldn't believe how bad it was. No, the other one, the recent one made by
Lee something. What's his name? Lee. Chat helps out.
I forgot that existed.
Yeah, the little girl
that was recently out, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was terrible.
Lee Ronin or something, or Ronin, I don't know.
Yeah, it doesn't make any sense, the stuff they do in that film. But hey, don't take it from me. Go and see it if you want. It's not a very good movie.
Didn't Brendan Fraser have a bit of a bad time at one point?
Yeah, he did.
He had a couple of really bad years.
He did, yeah.
I thought I thought it was more than a few bad years. It was it a long period of was it
Nothing.
depression and stuff going wrong for him, or
I
Really
don't
know.
know. I don't know.
I know there is a story where I'm sure I don't know. Did he get? Yeah, yeah. Here we go. See, chat helping us out. He had a drink issue. Yeah.
Don't we all?
Well, so, he had a drink issue, and I'm sure if didn't he fell out with Hollywood as well, didn't he?
Yeah, he made some allegations of the Me Too type and the way
Yes.
that are
the
ignored
essay
because it's
allegations, wasn't
yeah. And that caused, since it was kind of I think it was a Hollywood Foreign Press Association,
Yeah.
that caused him to get shunned and kind of blacklisted from the industry.
He also had a knee replacement, back surgery, and vocal cord surgery during the same period. Left it so he couldn't do stunts. He couldn't do like any of those things like while he was recovering, and so like it left him really physically kind of broken. And there was just basically like a lot of work he simply couldn't take. And so there were some offers he couldn't take, and then there were other offers that just disappeared.
Yeah. It's funny the reaction to Me Too people between the women and the men making similar allegations. And I think he was one of the first to come out and show just how differently men were treated when they made similar accusations.
Yeah.
Do you know what though? He kind of, it was lucky because all that stuff that happened to him, it may seem like bad luck, but what happened was that he got shunned by Hollywood, and then the independent people started looking at him. That's how he ended up in that film where he was the whale, and then he ends up in Instant Family, and then he's done other films as well. So sometimes it's good when Hollywood shuns you, because the independent sector knows your worth. Do you know what I mean? And if you know, they can't pay you full wage, but they'll pay a bit. Do you know?
He got shunned for a hell of a long time, though, didn't he?
He did, but
It was about a decade. It was over a decade that he had a lot of trouble finding work.
Yeah, I saw him.
No, you go.
Go ahead.
You go.
I saw him in the remake of 3 Days of the Condor, a TV show, and he showed up in there. And I remember that's the first time I had seen him for a long time. The show wasn't very good, but, you know, it was same old him, man.
Hopeless.
he's a good actor. He's a very good actor.
Yes.
There's something tickling the back of my brain. One of the recent ones he was going to be in, I think he was supposed to be in the Batgirl movie.
Oh yeah,
As a way to get back, in, but obviously that was just seen. So
There's dodging a bullet.
he got paid, so he doesn't give a shit. He got paid. Yeah, it's done him a favor, that whole thing, because I hear that movie was really terrible, apparently. So allegedly, anyway,
If the movie's done true to the other movies, I think
it won't
make
be. It won't, because first of all, right, the first one was the best one. It had Jerry Goldsmith's music, and it was the music was absolutely everything.
Really good,
everything that follows after the first one wasn't very good. So this is going to be, I don't know. We'll find out.
Yeah,
There's going to be a lot of goodwill towards this, though. Yes.
Yeah, I think so. And remember, he's not hurting. I think his net worth is estimated to be between 30 and 50 million. Like when he was really big back in the day, that's when residuals were still paying well, and he was syndicated and physical media. So I think he did pretty good, and he didn't blow all his money on silly things. So
here you go, Getty. Hello, mate. Didn't he get ruined by alimony?
That was part of it, But inside of all of the other stuff that was happening, during in 2006, 2007, something like that, he had a really messy divorce.
Shit.
And he had something like $50,000 a month in alimony and child support.
Yeah. No, 50 grand a month for alimony and an additional 25
and
for child support.
20. God.
But the alimony
75.
ended. Yeah, but that ended in 2017. So
yeah.
Damn.
It's a real shit for men when they get married in Hollywood, isn't it? Because they,
You think?
they end up getting screwed big
Anywhere,
time,
to be
don't
honest.
they?
But
Can
there you
be.
go. By the way.
Yeah.
Okay. That's Brendan Fraser, Mummy 4. Fingers crossed on that one, folks. Who's watching The Boys?
I'm out.
Anybody?
I'm out.
Nope.
Nope.
Season 1 was enough for me.
I think it's just you, Brown.
Okay, what happened? What happened? Somebody died.
Remember what it was.
I'm assuming some gay sex somewhere, voluntary or involuntary.
One of the rare episodes there was no sex on this episode, I think.
Ooh.
Interesting.
Somebody died though. Was it? Are we doing spoilers?
Nobody cares.
I think Black
Yeah.
Noir died.
Yeah.
No one cares.
Anyway, okay.
Oh, they killed the black guy? Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
He, I think he sabotaged some oil pipe. But,
Now we're back to the innuendo.
It killed all the Deep's fishy friends. But anyway,
Okay, can
2
I
episodes
ask?
left. Anyway, yeah, go on.
Does death actually mean something in the show? Because I haven't watched it in a while.
People
Like,
are dying. Yes. Oh,
Do
that
they
was
stay
it.
dead?
Homeland. Yeah, they do. Homeland
Okay.
got the spoilers. Everybody got the V1. There was literally just one dose of V1 left, and Homelander got it. So that makes him invincible. So we'll see. But anyway, I'm only watching it because I've watched all of it. Yeah,
How long till the finale?
2 more episodes.
Okay. It'll
Anyway.
be interesting to see what you think about it afterwards.
Anyway, I'm shit at doing reviews anyway, but I'm entertained because I've watched them all, but I know it is garbage.
Would you say it's around a 5.5 out of 10? Somewhere around there?
As opposed to a 7, IGN 7. It's more IGN 7.
No.
Yeah. A genuine 5.5 would be too generous. But anyway, okay, let's lots of sidestepping, folks, on this. Anyway, okay, here we go. The Boys creator Eric Kripke, is it Kripke?
Yes.
Fired back at fans who complain there are too many filler episodes in the 5th and final season of Prime Video's superhero satire. None of these things that happen in the last few episodes will matter if you don't flesh out the characters. What? They've had 4 seasons. I'm getting a lot of online dissatisfaction, to put it politely, and I'm like, what are you expecting? Are you expecting a huge battle scene every episode?
So basically, he's shit at storytelling.
Yes.
He shouldn't need to go into explain characters in episodes. It should just there should just be a flow.
Yeah, isn't this the same problem Stranger Things had?
Yeah. Is this generation Gen Z?
Easy.
Is it?
Gen
No, I'm
Alpha,
just asking
I
the
think
question.
next one.
Is it okay? So Gen Z, right? Let me explain. They don't watch TV
Sorry.
shows, right? What they do is they watch TikTok or shorts on YouTube.
okay.
And there's been this research, and they interviewed loads of people, and I saw it in a documentary. Every Gen Z person they interviewed, they'd say something like this: I haven't seen that show, but I feel like I've seen it because I've seen loads of clips on TikTok. So that's what they're doing now. They don't have enough patience to watch a whole season of something. What they'll do is they'll watch clips of it on TikTok. And one girl said, Severance, she watched clips of Severance and she goes, I felt that I've seen that show now.
Do you
So
think
this
they
is where we're
make-
going.
Do you think they just make the shows now with the idea of saying, well, that bit can be a TikTok and that bit can be a TikTok?
Well, there is a rumor that Chris Nolan does that, because if you see every shot that Chris Nolan does in his films, every person he has on the screen is in the middle, right? If you look at the old films like Lawrence of Arabia, they use the whole scope of the frame. So, Lawrence could be on the left frame or a quarter of the frame, whatever. But Chris Nolan always has people in the middle. A lot of people say he does that so that they can take snippets of the thing and put it on TikTok or whatever the short thing is. I don't know if that's true.
Here you go. Can you hear me, by the way? The Iceman wrenched. Hello, Doctor. Gen Z can't sit through The Wire, just like Brown. I'm watching Banshee. I'm watching Banshee this week. It's been brilliant.
I mean, I love TV shows, but I couldn't sit through The Wire. I think it was like 6-7 episodes, and I just gave up on it because it was just, for me, it was just far too complicated what was going on.
Yeah.
But
Yeah, it was bloody brilliant though, man. It really was worth the effort that you had to put into it.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's too much boys. Sorry, folks. I overdid it on the boys. Okay. Prime Video has announced that the series finale of The Boys will officially have a theatrical release. In 2 weeks, we're going out with a bang, literally, because you might vibrate watching the series finale in 40X. Blah, 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 blah. See you May 19, 9:30 p.m. I assume this is in the States.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're having specially installed anal plugs in the 4DX theaters so you can get the the grapey experience.
The full effect.
Yeah.
The full effect.
I think they're overestimating how popular this thing is.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm sure they are.
Oh well.
They don't release numbers, so
it'll be finished in 2 weeks. Oh well. I don't know what's next. Tell you what, we'll do a super chat. Let's do a super chat, yeah?
Go on in.
Megath, Badaman, Rich, €5. Thank you, my friend. Have you seen All in Good Time? It's more a short film.
I've seen it, yeah.
Yeah, I've not seen it yet, but I'm definitely planning on watching it.
It is available for free on YouTube, so you can go and find it on the channel.
What
did you think, Ian? Are we doing spoilers?
I thought it was well shot, and it looked nice, and I just thought it was okay. It wasn't mind blown or anything like that. It is a short film, and it was basically shot in one location. Performances are good, and that's all I can say about it. Really, I wasn't blown away by it. But it wasn't rubbish, put it that way. It wasn't shit. It's worth your time. It's worth your time.
It's on Mauler's channel. Is it on Outcast Creative as well?
No, I don't know if it's on that one, but it's on Mauler's
I watched it on Lance's channel.
Oh, did you? Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. I watched it, folks. I agree 100% with Ian. It's definitely worth your time. It looked good, didn't it, Ian?
Yeah, it looks good. It was real well lit, that's for sure. And the performances are good. My friend Ben was in it. He was the first person. Anyway, just spoilers. I'm not going to say anything, but yeah, he was in it.
Fave Brendan Fraser film and why?
I've got one for that.
George of the Jungle.
No. It was a remake of Bedazzled, and it was just crazy fucking funny as hell. It was so fun.
Yeah, it was pretty fun movie.
And I have a soft spot for Blast from the Past. It's also just one of those.
Yes,
it's a great fun movie. In The Whale, he looks so much like Rodney Dangerfield. It was creepy.
For a second there, I thought you said you had a soft spot for Liz Hurley in a cat suit. I got really confused.
No, that would be the opposite.
That would be hard. But anyway,
it's a shame.
Yes, I like Bedazzled.
Hurley, didn't they? Yeah, it was okay.
Oh, and she was brilliant in that. Oh my God, who would have thought she was so good at comedy? She absolutely
make a good devil. She really did.
Yeah.
Swappers, you there, mate?
Yes.
Putting down the scotch.
Fave Brendan Fraser film.
I don't know, man. I really liked the. It's a bit obvious, I know, but the first two Mummy movies were great.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah.
He was. I wasn't really a fan of his before that, but then I saw those two and I thought, wow, yeah, this guy's like a movie star quality, actor, and I'd like to see him in more stuff. But it kind of vanished from Hollywood, didn't he? I think he was sort of chastised by them or something.
Yeah,
He
that's
was
what I said. Yeah, you got
cast out. Yeah,
got dry bummed.
Yeah, but I really love those two Mummy movies, man. Mostly for a big part of it was his performance. So, what was that movie in the 90s? I saw it was really good. Airheads, really good. Yeah.
Yeah. I was thinking of Airheads as well.
What would you have thought of him as Superman?
He's not right for Superman.
No, I agree. I like him. He's real likable. I would have given him a shot, but he just doesn't have the vibe for that.
I see him more as a comedy actor, a comedic style actor. If he'd done a remake of, say, something like Airplane, he might have been good. That would.
Oh yeah. I can see that.
Yeah.
I mean, he makes a much better Encino Man than he does Superman, I think.
That's California Man for anyone in the UK.
Yes,
Yeah.
sort of he played a caveman, and then he kind of did a George of the Jungle thing. So he's good
I
at
thought
that.
he was funny in George of the Jungle. I thought he was very funny in George of the Jungle.
Yeah.
Yep.
But he can do serious too. He don't underestimate his dramatic chops.
Oh yeah, I mean that's where he got his Academy Award.
Yeah.
Was for The Whale.
Yeah.
In the 90s, I kept getting him mixed up with the lead character from Due South. Was it Due South?
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh God, the Canadian Mountie.
Yeah, the guy that played that Mountie, he would have been a great Superman, actually.
Oh yes. I thought that when I was watching it, when it was first released, when I was watching, I was thinking, yeah, he'd make a really good Superman.
Yeah.
That show was great though. I loved it. It was
I did
every
like that.
Saturday, wasn't it? Yeah, it was a good show.
Well, the name of the character was Benton Fraser, wasn't it?
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah.
I just remember the dog being called Diefenbaker.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. I could see Paul Gross having a little bit of that whole Superman affect to him.
Oh, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah,
He was,
Due South. Adam Hardy range was about 11. Due South. Paul Gross. Gross.
Yeah, he was awesome.
They changed his partner on the second season, wasn't it? It was the first season he had someone, and then he left the show, and then they replaced him with somebody else, as I recall. Yeah, so
Yeah, there were a
That
couple
was
of
very
different sidekicks.
yeah.
Okay, let's do some Star Wars then. John Boyega has reportedly held talks with Lucasfilm about returning as Finn in an upcoming Star Wars project.
Not true.
He went into the office. They said no, and he walked out again.
Yep.
Pretty
Yeah.
much
Not
it.
true.
Well,
Yeah,
going
this-
by the rumors that are out there at the moment, I don't think
Yeah.
there's roles for
Yeah.
Finn coming up in the future.
Nope.
Yeah, this totally doesn't vibe with the idea that they want to distance themselves from the sequel trilogy. And we've got a lot of evidence for that.
Besides, why would he want to come back? Disney is racist, and the fans are racist, and everyone's racist.
Yeah.
and
Yep.
Nobody likes him in his role.
He's done interviews
despite
saying he hates everyone, and
Yeah.
he hasn't got any support, and the fans are the problem. So it's just fuck off, basically.
Yeah, despite
Yeah.
thousands and thousands of fans who have time and again said his character got screwed. He got screwed
Yeah.
by the way that they wrote this show. We're all awful. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lobber, Rach was I don't think we can deport him. Honestly.
Yeah,
No,
we stood up for this guy for half a
Yes,
decade,
I know,
and then
I know.
then he calls us racist assholes. I'm like, oh fuck you, dude. That's it. No.
Yeah, I don't-
He had the potential of being such a good story, stormtrooper,
Oh, yes.
breaks from the conditioning, becomes a Jedi.
Yep.
That would have been epic. I would have sat and watched those movies.
He basically wasn't forced, but he was definitely
Well,
he needs work. He hasn't worked for a very long time.
Yeah.
That's why he sided with Disney. But it was the wrong move to make, mate. You're from South London. What is wrong with you?
Why don't
Have
you
a bit
make a
of decorum.
movie, Ian?
You know what I mean?
And
Well,
ask John if he wants to make a movie with you.
if I see him again, the last time I saw him was, I think it was 3 months ago. He was down my road, actually. I thought I saw him, or it might have been somebody that looked like him, but he looked like him a bit. So. I used to see him before he was famous, because he used to live not far from me. So I used to see him all the time walking down the road, talking to his friends and shit. I spoke to him a couple of times, but he probably won't remember me. So
South London, isn't it?
He's from South London, yeah.
You know
South
what,
London,
Mega
yeah.
Geek? Next time you see John Boyega, there's one thing you've definitely got to say to him.
What's that?
That'll be a Big Mac and fries with a strawberry milkshake.
Oh,
But it's the same thing with who's that guy that's into Star Wars? What's his name? The one that's on every channel going. Oh God, what's that guy's? What's the guy that's into Star Trek? What's his name? Oh, God,
R&B?
what's his name? R&B. Yeah, I met him.
Robert Meyer Burnett.
Yeah, before he was famous, I met him in Cannes. Me and him had a long talk, and he invited me to his screening, and and what's his name? William Shatner came on stage and stuff like that. And then when I was on a thing with him, he didn't remember me. So there you go. So it's probably the same thing with Boyega as well. He probably wouldn't remember me either. So
Well, we don't have room for remembering all the little people.
Exactly.
Someone tweet John Boyega this video, please.
There you go.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's complete bullshit then, yes?
I would bet so.
I think so.
Yeah, I don't think it happened at all. It's just I don't know what they're doing with this. But
Okay, Daniel is it RPK's fairly reliable.
Who?
Via at Daniel. Who is it? RPK? I don't know. He's quite reliable. Anyway, sidestep.
Star Wars.
The Star Wars franchise was streamed for 33 billion minutes. That's 550 million hours in 2025. The movies accounted for the biggest share of the viewing at 44.2%. The live action shows made up 38.9%, while animated projects accounted for 16.8%. Docs about the franchise accounted for just 0.2% of all viewing. A New Hope, or is that No Hope, was the most viewed title, was surprised, followed by The Phantom Menace and Rogue One. Andor was the most viewed live action series with 7.4 billion minutes.
Wow.
Well, it was unfortunate with Andor that only 1.4 billion of those minutes was actually story.
But I mean,
well, the data is a bit skewed because there's so much more available content for Andor. When they measure minutes, you've got 18 episodes of Andor versus one New Hope movie. And wasn't this just for May the 5th, or was this for all of 2025?
That's all of 2025, I think.
Okay. And remember, Andor...
That would be a lot of viewing.
Yeah.
It's May the 4th.
yeah. Andor had just come out, so of course that's going to get the viewing. Yeah, released. Yeah. So of course that's going to get those kind of viewing numbers. But clearly, and I think with the Phantom Menace, it's number one. A lot of people who aren't familiar would, of course, just start at, Star Wars number one. I noticed you probably wouldn't get many Attack of the Clones because they stopped at number one as well.
See, I thought this.
Andor wasn't very good.
Wrenched. Carrie has a touch of Bella Ramsey in that pic.
How dare
No, she doesn't.
No.
She
I think it's the hairpiece that probably did that.
Yeah, she has a round face, but it's a face, not a potato.
But even with the hairstyle, she looks so cute there.
I don't see it at all.
Ian, why was Andor poor?
Because it was shit. I don't care what anyone says. It was absolute rubbish. It's like, what are we talking about here? The New Hope, Empire Strikes Back, and Return of the Jedi are the best Star Wars, right? Everything else was just a waste of everyone's time. Let's face it. From Andor to Rogue One to the witches, the lesbian witches, right across the board. Everything that they made was a waste of everyone's time.
Here you go, Fat Robert.
It wasn't real Star Wars. That's why.
Reg was spot. Hello, Fats. Malt series is all right. I'm halfway through. There you go.
Yeah, I have to check. It's the same story David Filoni does every time. It does look gorgeous, but it's the same thing. Cartoon, and it's pointless.
Yeah, but mate, in Filoni we trust. Come on.
Oh, and of course, at the end, just like every other time, are we doing not spoilers for Darth Maul? Yeah, it's the same hack bullshit that he does for everything.
I just want to know what happened to Downs Cats.
Why? It died.
There's a scene in the finale of Maul that totally wrecks the canon. Let's put it that way.
Look, do you know why Star Wars didn't work? I have one word: woke. That's it.
There we go. There we go.
The first woke is away.
I just want to see a modern version of the old Barry Norman film show that used to be on.
With Ian presenting.
Just half an hour each week with Ian presenting. Actually, I say half an hour. It'd be 10 minutes with him presenting it.
But you know, every time I have this discussion, somebody would ask the question, and I always ask the question: why did it fail? It doesn't matter what thing it is, Star Wars to Marvel, and they'll go, "It was the writing. It was really bad writing." And somebody would say, "Yeah, the acting wasn't very good." And somebody would say, "Yeah, they put too many women in there. It's a bait and switch." Right? All of it comes from the source of woke. That's it. All you have to say is it's woke. The
man is not wrong.
Here you
He's
go,
not
Dr.
wrong.
Iceman Reg. Let's see. Doctor knows. Mega Geeky's genius.
Honestly, I should stop now.
Suliu. Right, shall I? Snoke is woke.
Tell me about it.
Ex Flavius. Ex Reg Roosevelt. Unleash the woke. Who's got aircon going?
I haven't.
It's really loud.
Oh.
Okay.
Oh, it's gone.
There's another thing with all the Star Wars stuff. In order for a lot of it to make any kind of sense, you have to read this, you have to view this behind the scenes, or read this comic, or go look up in this technical manual and find out, well, the reason the clones are like this, blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I don't want to do homework. If you don't put it in the actual movie or show, then it doesn't mean anything.
So what are these numbers telling us?
That next year, when they re-release A New Hope, it's going to make twice what Starfighter does. That's what it tells me.
Yeah, and it tells us nobody is interested in the sequels at all because they didn't even make that list.
Is this proven then, this numbers here? Is it proven? Or is this...
it's Nielsen, apparently. It's verified.
Okay.
Nielsen.
Okay. Just to put this into perspective, 550 million hours amounts to 62,788 years.
Wow.
In 2025. That's a lot of Star Wars.
On that bombshell, let's sidestep.
I got blocked by about 5 people last week for pointing that out. not the total runtime. I mean that last article. The shields could not handle it at all. They just block. Or blue screening of death. They couldn't handle it.
Yeah, it's basically 225 million people watching a movie, which is 3 times the population of the UK.
Most streamed Star Wars projects by generation. Gen Alpha, ages 2 to 13. The Mandalorian. What? Gen Z, ages 14 to 29. The Clone Wars. Millennials, ages 30 to 45. Andor. Gen X, 46 to 61. Andor. Baby Boomers, ages 62 to 80. The Mandalorian. This is via the Nielsen as well.
Well, Alpha and Gen Z we can get rid of because Mummy picks what goes on the television. And it's going to be wine mums who watch The Mandalorian because there's little baby Grogu in it and he's cute.
Yeah.
Let's be honest.
That's their number one audience for The Mandalorian, especially for this new movie coming up.
Yeah, it is funny that the older people and the infants both watch The Mandalorian.
Yeah, it's weird, isn't it?
I don't care what anyone says. All of this is shit. All of it. All of it. From
Maybe
it's
a
true.
2-year-old who can pick what to put on the television, let alone
Yeah.
Oh, shit.
Okay.
Well, they're not saying it's good. They're saying this is what was streamed, and these have the most available content to stream. So, especially the Clone Wars is like almost 200 episodes worth.
Yeah.
So it can hardly compete against a movie.
I don't know whether to believe this or not. I mean,
it's Nielsen ratings.
Well, I don't know.
Yes, but there is something about Nielsen. They have been known to, while maybe not out and out lie, they have changed their methodology in order to accommodate the studios without letting you know. So even you think you are comparing oranges to oranges, you are not, because they will measure it one way this time. And then if Disney needs to look good, they'll have Nielsen will measure it this way, and they don't really disclose their methodology. So it's not entirely something you can rely on.
The reason why
here we go.
The reason why these things don't work, the reason why Andor don't work is because the writers were sitting there going, okay, so we got this hero, right? We know he dies in the movie, but we've got to make him a hero. And then one guy will go, no, we can't make him a hero. He's white and he's male. We can't make him too masculine. And then they go round in a circle going, yeah, how could we make a woman more better than him? How could we do this? How could we do that? In other words, they're taking the woke and they're trying to shovel it, squeeze it into something that people want. And that's why they can't. Yeah, go on. Sorry, mate.
Let me tell you something. You just mentioned that there, right? They're promoting Felicity, whatever her name is, Jones, is it?
Jones, yeah.
Toothy.
Promoting her character over Andor in Rogue One.
Yeah.
So she had to be the hero, right? But after that movie's released, they were releasing comics because they acquired Marvel. They were releasing all the Star Wars comics, retconning the principle of the original Star Wars movie by making the victory of destroying the Death Star belong to Jyn Erso because she was the one that stole the plans, and Luke only justified a gun. That was it. So Luke was not important whatsoever. She was the most important, so she was the one that should have been celebrated.
Well, that's and you see, so hold on, sorry, mate.
I was agreeing with Ian.
The point I'm trying to make is that everything that they're trying to get out now is based on that. Like, for instance, we can't make Blade. We can't make Blade. Why? Because he's too masculine and he kills vampires. How can we make him less masculine? And how can we make the female in there be better than him? And same thing with James Bond. We can't make James Bond. Yes, you can. Just follow the template. No. James Bond's too masculine. He's too white. He's too masculine. Women like him, will fall at their feet and they love him. No. Maybe we should make him black. That's the reason why this stuff is not getting made. That's the reason why they have a problem making stuff like James Bond, which is the easiest thing to do in the entire world. Same thing with Blade. This is the reason why. And then, again, right, there's one word to encompass all of this.
Here we go.
Yeah.
It's woke. And that's
sit down, everybody. Here it comes.
Ian, the best example to what you were saying is the Kenobi show. It would have naturally been about Obi-Wan and Luke, but they couldn't have it about the guys. It had to be about Princess Leia. So they destroy the show and the canon, all because of the agenda that they need to purport. And that's Obi-Wan. I think that's a great example. And then, the original plan for Rogue One wasn't going to have Jyn Erso as the lead. Although I have to say, with Felicity Jones, I would hit that like Ike Turner, man. Holy crap! So, but of course, they have to supplant the male's victories and heroes and give it all. They tried to do that with Indiana Jones too, and give that all.
Yeah. Okay, so if I may, question for you then, Ian. If Lucasfilm approached you to direct a movie, would you direct?
I would say this for the cheap seats, and I've said this before. If they say to me, here's the script and it's completely woke, and they'll say, here's the check, I'll take the check. I'll take the check and do exactly what they want me to do. Because with that money, I can start making stuff. So I would do it in a heartbeat, definitely.
Hey, this is honest.
That's how this stuff keeps getting propagated. That's how it gets made, because people don't say to them, "No, this is woke trash. I don't want anything to do with it." They go, "Yeah, I'll take your money and pump out your propaganda."
Absolutely, absolutely. Why should I be any different? You know what I mean?
There you go.
Yeah.
He does make a point, man. Maybe making movies isn't necessarily the arena to really stand up for your principles. I don't know.
Oh,
Yeah.
here you go. Sorry, chat's moving up. Computer's laggy tonight. Not Z3PO, actually. Spoken like a true film worker. There you go.
That is the whole reason. Sorry, go on.
Yeah.
I was going to say, there's no such thing as a bad project, bad product, just the wrong price for it.
Yeah,
Damn.
exactly.
Okay. Shall we? It's a lot of Star Wars. We'll do the super chats in a bit. Here you go.
That was.
No, I lived that. 50 years ago on May 4th, 1976. Do you know, I can remember 1976. Artists, technicians, and craftspeople were hard at work on 2 continents as Star Wars and New Hope continued production, while George Lucas, along with his cast and crew, captured scenes in England. ILM's team was hastily working to establish their visual effects workflow, along with a heck of a lot of spaceship models. They were a year into their preparations, and they still had a long way to go.
Yeah, this is incorrect.
What?
They were not producing Star Wars: A New Hope. They were producing fucking Star Wars.
Yeah.
Plain
No,
and simple.
That's incorrect. It's not called fucking Star Wars. It's called Star Wars, mate. What's wrong with you?
It's
Fair
called
enough.
Star Wars, mate.
Fair enough.
What?
Hey,
Oh, sorry.
hey, respect my Tourette's.
No, listen, right? This is an incredible achievement from George Lucas. I will take my hat off to him every time. He was the main man behind Star Wars. He made it happen. It almost broke him mentally. He lost his house almost, but he had faith, and you can't say anything against what he achieved.
No. And he had friends, and he had the ability to listen to those friends, which is something that he lost in later in life. But absolutely, just a crowning achievement. It made him a billionaire several times over. It made him a cultural phenomenon. It made him a guy who couldn't walk the streets without being swarmed by people, man. It turned him into a legend. Absolutely. But he's also made some missteps.
I saw the hangar, the Yavin hangar.
Yeah.
I saw a picture on Facebook. Occasionally I go to Facebook. I think there was 2 X-wings, 2 genuine built X-wings, and the rest was cardboard cutouts of the ships.
Yeah, the work ILM did was absolutely beautiful, and the fact that I think it was 1/10 of the entire budget of the movie was put into special effects, because they had to create the whole motion control capture thing from scratch. There wasn't anything that worked, so they had to get camera rigs and they had to put computer controls, and so they could repeat movements over and over again, because before that, in big scale, they hadn't considered not moving the model and just running the cameras around them.
Yeah, and I mean, Lucas has had more to do with the advancement of film technology, technology than just about anybody. He invented the animatic, for God's sake.
Yeah.
They were having a really hard time getting those dogfights going, and he made a little flip book of World War II planes tracing, and that was the outline they did. And they use animatics all the time now. But look at that dude just slinging along that TIE fighter model in the bottom right. Wouldn't you love to have that motherfucker in your living room? Like,
not even the screen used versions; they're the prototypes as well.
Yeah, and this is my problem. The special edition erases half of these guys' work from history, and I hate that.
The practical models
and also,
are amazing.
Go ahead, mate.
There was this is a story from Dave Prowse, that when they started all of the planning, they actually had dam busters up on
Yeah.
a movie screen, and George Lucas said, right, can you do this, but sort of like 10 times faster? So they came in with a rush of sort of like models, and he went, yeah, that's good, but can you make it faster?
Faster, more intense.
More
Yeah,
intense.
faster, more intense. And they just kept on going, sort of like, it's not going to be that good. So they just, but they did it, and the work comes through, and it just looked, it was beautiful. I mean, I still remember seeing that first time round and just being amazed by it.
Also, right, there's a lot of speculation about why films in the 70s look better than the stuff that we shoot today. And a lot of people think it's because of digital, but it isn't really. Yes, it does have something to do with it and the grading, but mostly what it is that George Lucas and Steven Spielberg like shooting with wide angle lenses. So when you see a close up for someone in the background, that's all in focus as well. Today, they like to have the other lens where basically you're on somebody and everything else in the background is blurred. And they do that a lot in modern films. But if you look at the old films, from Close Encounters to Star Wars to Lawrence of Arabia, they used a lot of wide angle lenses.
Yeah.
So you get a scope of the whole situation, the whole of what you're seeing. So that's one of the reasons why films like that don't look as good as the old days. Sorry.
Their attitude was, we spent $500,000 on this set, we better show it. And the other thing is lighting, which isn't directly digital, but shooting in digital gives you the ability to ignore lighting, which is extremely difficult and typically done by incredibly experienced people. Even on The Spy Who Loved Me, the director had to sneak in Stanley Kubrick to help him light the subdock because it was so difficult. But that union stuff, law, I don't know, but they had to do it in secret. So like something as simple and as basic as lighting has a lot to do with how much better those movies looked.
I tell you one thing though, when I first started, I learnt on shooting on film, and I remember when you so if you finish with the shot and you had to move the lights, you had to turn them off, but you had to wait half an hour for it to cool down before you can move the light, otherwise you'll burn your hands.
What lights is it? LED lights they use now?
No.
Now you get flicker on.
Yeah, now they do. No, it depends on the. You can adjust it now. You can adjust it. So you can.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Drink, by the way, cats.
That's one of the things they figured out how to do with sitcoms. In the past, the lights were so bright, but they made their own neutral density filters by putting these huge fiberglass tribbles in front of the light in order to diffuse it and knock it down, but still maintain the powerful lighting. Paul Shadow had a story about that when he went down to LA to see what makes US sitcoms just look so much better than Canadian ones.
There you go,
and
Aaron,
it was the lighting.
Aaron B numbers, hello mate. Good cheap movies can be made today. Look at minus one.
Yeah, it's true. It is true. But as I said, George Lucas almost had a heart attack, and he almost had a breakdown because in those days, shooting on 35mm and shooting with those huge freaking lights, it took time. And I'm telling you, right, it's 100 times harder to shoot something on film than it is on digital. Let me tell you.
Absolutely.
You only get one shot.
Yeah,
you get the film.
Yep, you get one. You can't shoot a scene 60 times over unless you have a huge budget for the film.
Yeah. Okay, let's. Indeed.
Love that.
Well, who's this then? Ian, for some reason, when I screen grab your tweets, they always go. They're like a pale blue background. For some reason, I don't know why.
Weird.
Diaz. Real Star Wars, not Disney crap wars.
But it's true, isn't it? Because Disney stuff is not Star Wars at all. Star Wars is action adventure with fantasy thrown in and a bit of sci-fi, a little bit of romance for Empire Strikes Back. But what they're making is just, again, the reason why they can't make real Star Wars is because they're trying to think of 10 other ways how they can make the woman better, 10 other ways how they, make the man look stupid. You know what I mean? All that stuff, which is the woke stuff that put into everything. You hear about Daredevil. Poor old Daredevil gets pushed to the side, and it should not call it Daredevil, should call it the Karen Show. I haven't watched it myself. Everybody's telling me that. It's just really bad. So anyway, there you go.
Yeah. I noticed you didn't send this one to me. Thanks there, fella.
Oh, I'm sorry, pal. It's
Well,
just
he's
so,
only just recently started putting me on, so don't.
Well, you'll get an answer back from us. You're not going to get an answer from half those guys.
Yeah, he won't get an
Yeah,
answer
no.
from a lot of those.
Dave Cullen. Or no, yeah, as I said, I respect the drink. I respect Gary. I actually like Dave Cullen, but obviously they're all busy, so yeah, sorry, mate. I'll put you up next time I do something.
Oh, you do put me on some of them, but just not this
All
one.
right, do I? Oh, okay.
Okay. Anything to add, anybody?
Swappers, come on, you got to add.
Yeah, come on. Any
something,
pushback for Ian's comment?
I can't because I completely agree with it.
I will say it was refreshing to have so much positive energy and engagement around Star Wars this week. I haven't felt hope and people being so optimistic in decades, but this week was a bunch of stuff that was just kind of really exciting and good Star Wars, and people were talking about it with hope and anticipation. And when's the last time that happened?
Yeah, it's all just to boost Mando and Grogu. They are not canceling. They're not getting rid of the sequels.
Yeah.
It's not happening.
No.
Those are going to be around until KK's dead. At the
There you go,
least.
Mr. Ponty Ranch. Hello, mate. 12 more sleeps till Mando man babies. Yes.
They're not going to be watching it.
They're engineering you having good feelings about Star Wars.
Yeah.
So that you'll go see Mando and Grogu.
Punchful face, Reg. Or punch. Disney Star Wars is Mog. Agreed. Wade. Yes. Lesbian cults. Yes. Downs Cat. Yep.
Yeah,
That's
but
true.
we love Downs Cat, man.
Yeah.
Keep
Mog.
him out of it.
Mog.
I've got to ask, Brown, right? We've covered so many Star Wars series and movies on this channel. Many weeks chopped up into like 12 of our streams for a TV show or whatever. Maybe that's just for like a 4-episode TV show or something, right? So we'd spend ages on a show. We'd get Ruin on. There'd be like 7 or 8 of us on here talking about it.
Yeah.
Why haven't we done any of the animated shows? Why haven't we done more?
Because they're good. Some of them are good.
To my shame, I've never seen any of them.
They're better.
Why not though?
Do you remember
I
how
don't know.
much? Do you remember how much of a slog it was trying to get through Skeleton Crew?
That was one of the better ones, though.
Yeah,
Skeleton
I don't
Crew
think
was
I've dropped that
genuinely
much in a long time.
Skeleton Crew was one of the genuinely better Star Wars.
Yeah, but it's a low bar.
offerings. Yeah, but
It's
it
a
was
low bar, yeah.
Yeah. By the way,
I didn't like Skeleton Crew at all.
Me neither.
I don't think anyone did.
anyway, okay. Should we do some supers? Break up a bit.
Go on in.
Okay. Peter Pidrack numbers was spot. Hello, Peter. $5. Thank you, my friend. Thoughts on redoing special effects on an older property if you do not touch the original story like they did for Star Trek TOS?
The thing about when
Blake
you
Seven.
redo special effects, yeah, you should do it. You should redo the special effects when the special effects are truly awful. Like, for instance, I always thought that someone should literally go into AI and redo the effects in Superman: The Quest for Peace, because those effects are really
They were
awful.
terrible.
If they really did redo it, it'll make it better. It won't make the story any better or what happens in it any better, but it will improve it immensely. And the same thing with Blake 7. Sorry.
If you're going to do it, then you should do it like they did with TOS, which is include the original on each episode, and
absolutely.
you have the option of toggling on the new effects. They also did the new effects to make it look like effects that were done contemporary. So
Yeah.
that's the way to do it if you're going to do it.
Was it? Which movie was it? Was it 3 or 5 where they got rid of ILM because they were just busy?
5.
I think it was 5. So
Quest for Peace.
so you could tell that the special effects in that one was a bit more ropey. So if you redid the special effects for that might work out.
There's lots of YouTube.
they have.
Yeah, there's
channels.
YouTubers have redone all the effects for Star Trek 5.
Yeah, they have.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I thought
It's
someone
much
would.
better. It's do you know? It's much better, right? And look, William Shatner wants to re-release his 5 because he obviously got done by because the budget got cut and all that stuff.
Yeah.
You know, if Paramount allows him to actually speak to those people at redoing the effects and then
Yeah, just
re-release
do
it
it.
again with the new effects, it's not going to cost him anything. Do you know what I mean? It's the people are going to get a bit of traction for their effects and stuff like that. William Shatner's going to be happy. Let them do it and re-release it again. I don't see what the problem is here.
Unions.
They just don't think. Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
Unions. Okay.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yep.
It's
Because
always
the people
money.
doing it aren't union.
Yep.
Well, make them union just for that film.
Yeah, I mean, who knows?
That's-
Maybe they can work that out. But
Yeah.
they would have to pay them, and they would. There's all sorts of rules about that. But yeah, no, redoing the special effects. There have been times it's been done well, times it's been done poorly. The TOS versions that were done, I think they did a really good job there.
They did, yes.
Because they were trying to just be respectful of the original effects and sort of fix up the fact that because they were opticals and they had to layer stuff on there, the quality of the effects got very, very poor. Just because of the way that they had to composite them optically, and so they were just trying to clean some of that up, so that in the new HD transfer it looked better. And I thought what they did was respectful, was good. You mentioned Blake 7; they're kind of doing the same thing for Blake 7. I don't know if you've seen the new Blu-rays.
Yeah, I've seen it. Yeah, I've seen it.
I don't really care for the new effects all that much, but they're done fine. They took the same approach as TOS. Someone mentioned doing it for TNG. It wasn't really necessary for TNG, except for the phasers. They did fix those.
Yeah, and Professor nailed it. Respect. If you do it because you actually love the property and you do it with respect, that's going to make all the difference. But always have the original available, because do not erase history. Yeah.
That was the mistake that Lucas made.
Yep.
If he wanted to have the special edition, fine. But the idea that the original version of the film doesn't exist anymore, that's what pissed people off. That's what made them angry.
Exactly.
Megath Bannerman, best and worst recasts in anything.
Yeah, the woman that they recast in The Mummy 3, she was rubbish compared to Rachel Weisz. She didn't even, I can't remember who they recast as that character, but she was not good at all, in my opinion.
I can't even remember Mummy 3.
It was a blonde girl that they cast for Rachel Weisz's character in The Mummy 3, and she was rubbish.
Yeah, the worsts are easy. Anything with Cynthia Erivo, Bella Ramsey, Rachel Zegler. But I've got one, which is Scott Glenn did the original 87 Man on Fire.
Oh yes,
but
he
Denzel
did,
Washington in 2004, and
that's a TV show.
That's just been released,
show.
isn't it, on TV show?
Yeah.
There's two recasts that come to mind for me, which were good. Captain Janeway. The original actress was a stage actress, and she just couldn't handle the time, so it got swapped. So she got swapped out. And Michael J. Fox in Back to the Future.
Oh yeah, that's a very good one. Yeah,
very good.
I got one. Viggo Mortensen and Stuart Townsend as Aragorn in Lord of the Rings. It made all the difference. That was probably one of the best. And since, isn't it true that Elliot Page is going to be Achilles? So we have Brad Pitt.
That's the rumor, but that's just more idiocy. That entire film is just going to be packed with idiocy like that. The trailer is one of the worst things I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the was it Ed Norton and who's the other guy to play the Hulk?
Eric Bana.
Yeah. No, the other one. The one everybody hates now.
Ruffalo?
Ruffalo.
Yeah.
Faith
Norton. That's all I can say.
Swappers, you got anything to add with that?
No.
Okay. Faith John Hughes.
No, it's got to be
Planes, Trains for me.
That's
Christmas Vacation has a little place in my heart.
That one and Uncle Buck. Those two.
Uncle Buck.
Yeah.
Terrific. Yeah. I guess Home Alone. Home Alone's good.
The original Flubber, I think that was one of his.
The original one, you mean in the 50s?
No, 97, I think it was.
Right. Okay.
Late 90s, anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, I might go with Ferris Bueller.
Yeah, I was gonna say I know there's people out there who don't love it, but Ferris Bueller's Day Off is incredibly important to my childhood. I love that film.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Have you guys watched it recently? When I'm looking at Matthew Broderick, there's something effeminate about him. When I was watching it, I was like, it's a bit weird now. Because when I
really
originally
was he woke before woke was invented?
No. I don't mean anything bad about it because I still like the film. But I don't know, the way he walks and the way he's interacting with people, it just came across as
drink everybody.
A minute. So anyway.
Okay, it's not often I sing this bloke's praises, but this is a banger for the recast. Drink everybody.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's not good.
They should have just paid Kirstie Alley what she wanted.
She wasn't going to do it. She was advised by her religion not to do it.
Really?
She's a Scientologist.
Yeah.
You didn't know this?
No.
She was basically told by the church not to do it.
Damn.
Worst advice ever. Ever.
Yeah.
Okay.
Acting essentially as her agent, they told her not to do it because
Is that agent related to the guy that
Tom.
told the guy not to play James Bond again, the Australian?
probably.
Yeah.
Okay. That was wrench. Well done, mate. Very good.
George
okay.
Lazenby.
Yeah.
Shall
Yeah,
we go on?
Oh, one of my first projects I'm going to do when we finally get full AI is to go back and put Kirstie Alley in Star Trek 3. I'm going to do that.
Okay, let's. It's more Star Wars. I'm sure we've done this one before, but I'm going to do it again. Okay. In the original version of The Empire Strikes Back, the Emperor was played. You're right. There has been a shitload of Star Wars this week.
Yeah.
In the original version of The Empire Strikes Back, the Emperor was played by American actress Marjorie Eaton, who remained uncredited. She had superimposed chimpanzee eyes.
Yep.
Yeah.
And was voiced by Clive Revell. For the 2004 DVD release, the scene with Darth Vader and the Emperor was altered, with Ian McDiarmid now playing the Emperor as he does in the rest of the series. The dialogue for the new version was expanded and completely re-recorded by Ian McDiarmid and James Earl Jones.
That was one of the worst decisions for that special. The dialogue changes were awful.
I remember watching the original one, and it's slightly different because you hear Clive Revell just going, "There is a disturbance in the Force." It's just don't know what voice, and then the special edition, you've just got Ian McDiarmid doing his scenery chewing. There is a disturbance in the Force. It's just,
and he has Son of Skywalker now, which he doesn't say.
Yeah.
And now we've got swappers doing it.
yeah. With cakes.
Swappers, any chance of a blast of the Emperor?
To say what?
Just anything.
Yes, apparently, Brown, you've put up a picture of me from the mid to late 80s. Back in my monkey eyes days, I try not to have these photos out on the internet anywhere, and if I ever see anyone posting them, then I usually electrocute their ass to death, Brown. So I'll be Brown tomorrow. Thank you.
How do you superimpose chimpanzee eyes?
Well, the person wasn't moving very much, so they just, put it there.
Yeah, the same way you superimpose a TIE fighter on top of a space background.
Here you go. Common people, where shall I make? Looks like Brown in the 90s. Which one, the left one or the right?
Yes.
It's like a before and after shot of a rave.
Yeah.
Anyway.
I mean, you forget the first time round, no one knew what the Emperor looked like. So this was
Yeah.
You know, they just bunged something in. It's in the same way we didn't know what Jabba the Hutt looked like, which is
Yeah,
For
for
the
those
first
who
one,
don't
yeah.
know, chimp eyes can be extremely creepy, by the way.
Chimp
It was an
eyes.
excellent choice.
That'd be a good name for a band, Chimp Eyes.
I've used a lot of moisturizer since then. The
Chimp Eyes. Okay, let's. It's probably more Star Wars.
Got pink eye.
This happened
yeah.
today.
Yeah.
yeah.
Michael Pennington has sadly passed away at the age of 82. He played Moff. I'll be out.
Jared.
In Star Wars Return of the Jedi. He died today, everybody.
Oh no.
The Emperor.
We shall
I
double
don't know
our
if
efforts.
I don't know if anybody recognized this, but they stop him as he's going as he's walking away. They slow his leg movement down when they have the wipe. Anybody notice that? No, only I've noticed that.
Ooh.
Go back and look at it again when Darth
We
Vader
should
walks
double our
off,
efforts.
and he walks, but they slow his leg down so that he can swipe to the next scene. Look at it very carefully.
They did that a lot in Star Wars.
there you go.
Just to extend the cuts. Yeah. Because they also did a similar one in A New Hope, right at the beginning when R2's actually wheeling himself along. They take that cut right to the limit because he was veering off course and was going to smack into a wall.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, and they even had to roll the Sand People attack. They had to rock the film back and forth because they didn't have enough footage. Yeah.
That was Marshall Lucas.
Yeah, but they used a shot of R2D2 twice, so they had to print that frame twice. Remember? So yeah, they did that a lot in Star Wars. Yeah.
Yeah, Marshall Lucas, as they say, that film was saved in the edit. There were a lot of places where she did not have the film she needed, where the editors did not have what they needed to actually complete scenes and make them actually flow. And so she had to do things like taking film and running it back and forth to extend it and to reproduce frames and stuff like that to stretch it out. Yeah.
This is what we were saying about, Star Wars changing the landscape of movie making, because it did.
Yeah.
It did. Yeah.
The final battle of Yavin, the Death Star battle, is a masterclass on how to take B-roll and turn it into something useful.
Do you know what's interesting is that, well, obviously digital, you can, repeat frames and stuff. I remember when I was working as a runner, it was a very long time ago, and I was working for a company called Tiny Epic. And it was the first time, so everybody was editing on film and Steenbecks and stuff. And this person rolled in this computer. And I said, what's that? And the guy was going, yeah, this is the future of editing. You don't need film. It's going to be digitized. And I was like, okay. So there you go. And then years later, this is what they're doing. Crazy, right?
Kat, do you like Return of the Jedi? No?
No.
Maybe. Drink of
Yes.
it. Commander Sinclair B5.
What are you doing to that poor
I'm
cat,
not doing
man?
anything. She's old, bless her. Rest in peace. I love all the Empire actors in the original trilogy. Brilliant, impactful deliveries. Even they had a few lines. Even if they had a few lines.
Yeah.
Yeah, drink everybody.
They were all British as well.
Yeah,
They
it
were.
was all,
men.
it was all very Shakespearean. Yeah.
Yeah.
They had Bullman, the guy played Bullman. It was a TV show called
Bullman's
He
a great
played
TV
one-
series.
Yeah, he played one of the in the first Star Wars movie, didn't he? Yeah. All those British faces, crazy.
Yeah.
Okay. Rest in peace, Michael Pennington. Died today, everybody.
Johnny Briggs' dad.
Oh, gold.
Yes.
For fuck's sake.
New poster, Mandalorian and Grogu. May 22nd. Who's booked the tickets? Anybody?
Sorry, can I
There's-
just say something to Swappers, please? Swappers, you're a sick man. Swappers. He sent me stuff. I'm like, Swappers, man. What is wrong with you?
Anybody going to go see this? I know it's got AT-ATs in it, but I'm kind of thinking,
I'm certain I will end up in the theaters just so I can come on here and sit with Price for an evening and chat about it. But I'm not going willingly. Let's put it that way.
So, are you going to go watch it 5 times then, Ian?
I'm not going to be watching this at all. If somebody sends it to me
At all,
you know,
via Cineworld,
yeah,
via Cineworld.
No, I can't watch this.
You can.
I didn't
you
like.
Can. Go what you can.
I didn't like the TV
You
show.
can.
Why would I go and watch this?
Well,
it looks
because
rubbish. And look, Sigourney Weaver's in it. Sigourney Weaver's in it. You know it's a bait and switch. It's gonna be her and Grogu, isn't it? I don't know. It just looks rubbish. It really does.
Look, the two main characters in this. One of them is a puppet who's designed to, have wine mums fawn all over it, and the other one does all his lines from off stage.
Yeah,
and then occasionally takes his helmet off if he's there. So it's shit. To paraphrase Ian, it's shit.
It is totally.
Swap is going to. No,
I keep forgetting about this film, and I get reminded every Sunday when you show a picture of it.
It's 2 hours 20 minutes long as well.
Oh, so fuck off, is it?
You're getting money's worth. Yeah,
the only thing I like is the crest. What's it called? The ship, the something crest. I like
the Razor Crest.
Razor Crest. Yeah,
but it's got
somehow the Razor Crest
return.
Yeah.
And it's got AT-ATs in it, Ian.
He's riding one like a kangaroo or something like that. It's just ridiculous.
I saw that.
He drives down a cliff, doesn't he?
Yeah, that's
so
not
dumb.
how it's supposed to be.
Why would you need such a stupid little vehicle when they have hovering? They have hovercrafts. They have repulsor craft. There was no need for a stupid little one-person AT-AT machine. It's so dumb.
Yeah,
you made me a bit worried, Denny, when you said riding it like a kangaroo. I thought, God, Pedro Pascal will literally do anything.
It just looks stupid. It's like, why would they invent something like that when you can actually go in a real thing like in Return of the Jedi? The whole thing looks stupid. It really does.
Yeah, and they managed to make a poster more boring than the previous poster, and I didn't think they would be able to do that.
It's got AT-ATs on the poster though. What more do you want? My cat's getting agitated as well with it.
Can't be asked.
Speaking of good Star Wars.
On May 5th, 1983, Atari released its Star Wars arcade game in North America.
I spent so much money on this thing.
Oh yes, I have told my wife. I've said numerous times, if I were ever to have an arcade cabinet, it would be this game, the sit down one with the yoke and everything. You play this. I loved this game as a kid.
And
it's not even that. It's not even that amazing of a game. I mean, it's fairly short, but oh my god, I loved it so much.
Yeah. Mind you, all the Star Wars games were good. I mean, yes, my primary Star Wars is sort of like going through the 90s. So stuff like TIE Fighter, X-Wing, X-Wing Alliance, they were absolutely fantastic. I would sit there and I would have set up sort of like 1 hour dogfight matches and just pilot things like the Millennium Falcon or, X-Wings and just blow up all sorts of stuff. And it was so much fun. And all of the games were. So I can imagine this was, at the time, state of the art, and
it was amazing.
A queue to get to the cabinet.
Yeah, and TIE Fighter was incredible. That probably revitalized the joystick industry for the hardware.
X-Wing and TIE Fighter. I just had a joystick and the keyboard. I had a friend though that had the whole got the whole thing with like a control yoke and like a special little keypad and everything to play the game with. He was addicted to the X-Wing and then TIE Fighter and then X-Wing Alliance and X-Wing versus TIE Fighter. Like all those.
Yeah, did he have like the rudder pedals too and the throttle levers?
No, he didn't. Those really didn't work in the game, so he didn't bother with that. But yeah, I did have a friend who did have a full flight simulator. He was actually a pilot, and he did have all of that stuff at home.
Swappers, did you play this?
I was a bit young, really, to go into arcades, but it was mostly watching other people play it because 6-year-old's not going to be really allowed.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
I was impressed by what I saw at that age, and I finally got to play it years and years and years later and really enjoyed it. But it's not, I mean, it's very, very basic, like Prof said.
Yeah.
And you play it as when you're much older and you're kind of not that impressed by it, especially when things like X-Wing and TIE Fighter and stuff have been released, and they're kind of the GOAT, ultimate Star Wars games. And Rogue Leader and Rogue Leader on the GameCube and the other games in that series. But I mean, everything that was made for Star Wars back then, we had so many great games. There was rarely ever a bad game related to Star Wars.
Yeah.
And that was that kind of disease set in when Disney started to make.
Yeah, they shut down Lucasfilm, and then a year later announced, "Hey, there might be something to this video game thing." Like, isn't there a complete conversion or like a fan remaster of TIE Fighter that updates everything?
It's done on the X-Wing Alliance engine, and I think it's even VR compatible. So it's you can go proper fully immersive. If you want to, and it would be vomit-inducing, but it would be worth it.
Punchable Face mentioned Rogue Squadron on the N64. Yeah. Oh, actually, I just played this. I played that on an FPGA console like a couple weeks ago.
I got to say this: Rogue Squadron was very sneaky because they had an agreement that was really clever. Now with the N64, you can't update anything like you can with the PC, but it came out just before. Was it episode 1?
Yeah, it came out right before that, and they snuck an Easter egg in there.
Snuck an Easter egg in there. It was really clever. If you're on the PC and you had Rogue Squadron, you could download a patch and it would give you the M1 Starfighter, which was amazing and so much fun. But on the N64, they actually hid it in the code, and if you typed in a specific code that was printed freely in magazines, you unlocked the M1 Starfighter. It was hiding in the game the entire time for months, and nobody found it.
I remember that. I actually remember that in the games. Because I'm not a big game player, but my nephews were, and there was always magazines that could find cheats. I remember he was playing Die Hard, and there was a cheat where it could when McClane turns around, he can fire out of his ass. A gun would come out of his ass and fire at them. I remember that cheat. I was laughing.
Yeah, that's a new twist on an Easter bonus egg, huh?
Yeah. Well, there was one other Easter egg ship that they hid in there too, which was incredibly funny. No, the 1969 Buick Electra.
Oh God! Of course they did. They stuck a car in this.
Okay, should we do this? Suliu wrenched. Could they redo the GFX for Babylon 5?
They could. There's a reason that they didn't, and that was specifically because the original files that they did in 3D are all gone.
Yeah.
The company that did them folded, and all the files were deleted, and so they would have to completely redo them. Now, maybe eventually there's going to be some AI or something that they use to redo it in full resolution, but it doesn't really change the story any, so it's fine.
I would maintain it doesn't need it. I think it still looks great and holds up well. There was that original DVD problem where they only had 320i resolution for season 1, but they fixed that on the remasters, and
it only really looks crummy. It only really looks crummy for the first of the pilot, and then the upscaling on the rest of the episodes is all right.
Season 5 looks terrible because it was made in a rush, so a lot of the special effects are sort of like half-assed.
But we don't care about season 5 anyway, so let's move on. Who saw this? This was a drone.
This was incredible.
A drone show in China. It was
pretty cool.
That's just drones.
Actually, this was in South Korea.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Really good at doing that, aren't they?
Yeah, it's incredible. If you go find the video of this in live action. And they're playing it there's music and everything that goes along with it. It's wild. It's really
the question you got to ask yourself is, how comes isn't Ray up there? Or even...
No, we don't have to ask that at all, actually. Drone shows are putting fireworks companies out of business. And if you've never seen one live, it is... Even I have to admit how incredible it is, even that it's just little drones and LEDs. But man, it looks absolutely amazing to see one of these things in person.
If you can find it on the YouTube, folks.
Yeah.
Or just go to Sci-Fi World Museum on the Twitter.
Yeah, you might as well.
It's amazing.
Yeah. Hey, isn't this what Mysterio did in Spider-Man Far From Home? Pretty
well,
much.
the projected holograms in there, but it's similar.
I would say Sci-Fi. We've said this before. Sci-Fi World Museum is a good one to follow on the Twitter.
Cheers, Swappers.
Oh, yeah.
Okay, let's move on then. It's probably more Star Wars. Sorry, folks. Oh, who saw this? A man spent 4 years secretly making a Star Wars coffee table for his son-in-law. The wood is from an early 20th century headboard, and each piece of the trench was painstakingly handcrafted. My jaw was on the floor when it was given to me.
That looks fucking incredible, man. I've seen the Han Solo and Carbonite desk.
I was just gonna say, I bet it costs less than that, because that's the Han Solo coffee table was made by an actual company. They sell it.
It's like $5,000.
No. It's like $15,000.
Oh.
What about
insane?
This looks gorgeous. I mean, look at that woodwork. Yeah. Look at the Rebel emblem. This is a beautiful thing.
What about the Carbonite Han Solo fridge? Is that real? Is it real?
It's amazing.
I'm sure somebody made it. This is an actual the coffee table one and the desk are from a company called Regal Robot. I found it. I put the link in the chat there. Yeah, the coffee table is $12,500.
Insane. Yeah. I thought the desk was. Oh man, I might have been thinking of a different one.
I mean, this might have been somebody else that someone else may have made a different one, but the ones from Regal Robot are.
Yeah. If you have trouble finding it, folks, just go to Dextro. At Dextro on the Twitter ones. Yeah, there.
Yeah, it's not unusual for like a Tony law firm to spend 20, 30 grand on a desk or a conference table. So, you can fill them up with Carbonite desks.
Swappers, do you have any feelings about that table?
Looks nice, yeah. But I'm kind of, it takes me back to when I was a little kid. I'd want it to be moving and shooting lasers. So it's like, oh, that looks nice. Then I get bored with it. But it's good workmanship, good craftsmanship in there.
Yeah, Adam Savage probably do a mod where they do move and shoot lasers, so that'd be the next step.
Yeah, I'll just ask Ian. Ian, what was the picture that I sent you that was so
Sigourney Weaver.
Oh, was it? Oh, I thought it was the Daisy Ridley in naughty underwear.
Oh,
okay. We should do the Apprentice Diaries again. We've still got a few to do, haven't we?
Yeah. The Daisy Ridley one was good.
Yeah. Okay. Have you still got them, Swappers?
Yeah.
Okay. Shall we move on then? It's probably still more Star Wars. Can't remember. Oh, maybe not then.
Oh, it's Mario.
The Super Mario Galaxy movie crossed 900 million globally, budget 110, expected to become the first film to cross 1 billion in 2026.
I've eventually seen this, and I didn't think it was good as the first one. There was just too much going on.
Mind you, I have children, so I have seen this.
Yeah.
It's not great as a movie. It keeps the kids occupied for a couple of hours, and it's colorful, flashy. There's a lot of member berries in it, sort of like you got music, sound effects, and characters you recognize. But this isn't a movie you watch for the plot.
No,
no. That's not. I mean, that's not what I meant. I meant that I enjoyed, even though it was a very thin plot in the first one, but I enjoyed it more for some reason than this one. I just thought that there was just too much going on. In the first one, there was just one solid story. With this one, Princess has to rescue this other girl, and they have to, make sure that guy doesn't beat them up. The big baddie in the first one. Then he got his son, and then they go on this planet, and you know what I mean. It's just all over the shop. I thought, but anyway.
I mean, Princess Rosaline. I'm going to be honest. She is the only character in all of Nintendo characters that has a backstory, and it's really sad.
Yeah. There you go, John Z.
The acting was good.
Right.
It's beating the-
Hello, John.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, it is.
And it's beating the crap out of Superman.
Yeah.
Good. 'Cause
Even
Yeah.
what's her face who voiced Rosalina actually did quite a good job.
Yeah, Brie Larson.
That's the one with the feet.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
I feel like even if the movie wasn't for you, they understood the assignment
Yes.
when making
Yeah.
it, and that's fine. Not everything's going to be made for my old ass.
yeah.
Okay, let's sidestep more Nintendo. A Star Fox movie is reportedly in the works at Illumination.
Why?
Well, if the films make money, yeah, why not? You know,
Yeah.
and
Okay,
people
fair.
want it.
Yeah,
Why not?
this will get the furries, right? Like they love that shit, don't they?
I mean, the movie will consist of a
Yeah.
ship flying forwards and then doing a barrel roll. That's
Yeah.
pretty much all I remember from Star Fox.
Well,
Do a barrel
let's
roll.
just hope it has nothing to do with the newly announced Star Fox game, which is not being well received.
Really?
This looks like Zootopia in space, so that's $1 billion right there.
Shall we, you say game, shall we sidestep?
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to be
Yes.
authentic to the original game, is it? Because all the characters in it just go.
Well, they do, though. This is Geeks and Gamers. New Star Fox game on Switch 2 is a full remake of Star Fox 64 launching this June, or is it? Well, it is June. Now Fox and his wingman returning their own Nintendo Switch 2 game. This game is called Star Fox. Anybody see the trailer?
No.
No.
It even sounded. I thought, where have I heard this before? I was having like flashbacks, and it's literally just 100% copied from the original Star Fox game.
Okay, so that's part of the reason that this is getting so much hate online. Is this is essentially the 5th time they've remade the exact same game.
Yep.
So there's Star Fox, and there's Star Fox 64, and then there's Star Fox 0, and yeah, so they're just doing it again. It's just like this, the same story again.
Oh God! Oh no! He's wearing aviator shades. Oh
Yeah.
God.
Right.
There you go.
Move along.
Just kind of just remaking the same thing just over and over and
Very
over again.
lazy, isn't it?
Yeah. I mean, it's Nintendo, so it'll be good quality. And I mean, the consoles aren't exactly, hard to come by. So you can pick one up easily.
I think I've still got Star Fox in the cupboard somewhere.
Oh, that's where he is.
Yeah. He'll be making an appearance in a few months. Okay, let's do Super Chat then. Megath, Bodyman, Wrench, Duo, thank you, my friend. Fave video game adapt and why?
Ooh. I'll tell you what, there was this video game based on a movie, which I thought was all right. It was Street Fighter. I don't know if, the movie wasn't too good, but the game...
I
know,
did
it's
the
all right
Street
to
Fighter
play.
game. It was all right. Yeah, it was good. On the SNES.
Street Fighter the movie? Did you like that one?
Have you seen Raul Julia in it? He chews the walls.
No.
He's
I'm talking
fantastic
about
in
the
it.
game that they made from the movie.
Yes, I have. The game is terrible to play.
It is one of the
It's
worst
so
fighting
bad.
games ever. It is atrociously bad. I actually have a guy that I know online who has competed in tournaments of Street Fighter the movie because it's one of these games where it's just so broken that there's all sorts of crazy stuff that you can do. You can do all sorts of like locking your characters into doing stuff. It's hilarious.
Rather
Like
than having cartoon people doing fluid moves, they had stills of photos of the actors doing the moves. So the animation was shoddy at best. And yeah, you could lock up the characters and T-pose them. It was so broken. It's fun to play because it doesn't work.
yeah, because it's just so fundamentally broken as a game.
Anyone else then with video game adapt?
Oh, like good video game adaptations? Oh man.
Not good, just favorite.
Oh, favorite?
Halo. Oh wait.
Listen, I have to say the Doom movie wasn't really that bad. I kind of enjoyed it. I'm not going to say it's good.
Yeah, I'm going to have to say the the first and only season of The Last of Us was a pretty solid adaptation of the original game.
Yeah, but it's got Bella Ramsey in it.
It has Bella Ramsey in it. Yes, that is frustrating. But honestly, I don't. There's not that many. There have been some absolute astonishing fails. I mean, maybe Sonic the Hedgehog would have to be the one, even though it's really just sort of a inspired by kind of a thing. It's not really a game adaptation. It's a fun, simple, enjoyable movie. A dream adaptation. Oh man, I would absolutely love to see like a real gritty, dark adaptation of BioShock.
Oh yeah,
as a series. It needs to be a series. It needs to have a long time to tell that story and everything. Yeah. But yeah, that would be incredible.
Yeah.
If you're going to make a movie,
go ahead. I would like to see a good adaptation of Deus Ex and maybe Half-Life.
Deus Ex would work.
I was just going to say, if you want a good movie adaptation, there was a game I used to play, Time Splitters.
Yeah,
everything in there that would make a fantastic movie. You know, you're traveling through time. There's time crystals. There's monsters. There's mad scientists. There's comedic elements. There's
same people who did James Bond, GoldenEye.
Yes, exactly. And it would be, really it could make a great movie. Not now because people in Hollywood are shit, but it could make a good movie.
There was a chance for a really incredible game adaptation that would have worked. But that time has passed, and that would have been making the Uncharted series of games with Nathan Fillion playing Nathan Drake. But that time has passed, so it's never going to happen.
Agree with that. I'm still a fan of the. I can't remember what year it came out now, but I really enjoyed Silent Hill movie that came out with Ryder Mitchell in the main role in it, and Sean Bean was in it briefly as well. Really enjoyed that. That did a lot of justice to the story in of the original games.
There you go. Shall we move on then?
Yes.
Sidestep.
So I said about the consoles being easy to get.
There you go. Thank you. Nintendo Switch 2 price to increase to $500 in US. Gaming console nears 20 million units sold.
You got to raise the price because they can't. Can't make the money on them now thanks to RAM. Well, I mean, genuinely, there's issues with RAM and parts prices because of AI and all that stuff is causing a lot of problems for them. But on the other side too, they're just not selling a whole lot of them because the truth is that their library right now is terrible. If this were not a backward compatible system, they wouldn't be selling any of these things.
And with 20 million, everyone who wants to buy one has probably already got one, and anyone who hasn't is still playing on a Switch 1.
Yeah. Or some kind of Steam Deck, or there's just too many alternatives now as well. So
you can't get those either.
Who owns a Nintendo Switch 2? Anybody?
Yeah, we have one.
I'm still very happy with my Switch 1.
I've Switch 1 and a good PC, and that does everything.
Yeah.
I picked up a Switch 2 just because it's basically a Switch Pro, and I can go back and play some of the old games, but with better frame rates and whatnot. And then I can actually touch my console because my son's not constantly playing that one. He can play the Switch instead of the Switch 2 all the time.
Yeah, I've got my original Atari 4-in-1. I've got table tennis, Pong, and Breakout. I'm pretty happy with that.
Are they any good then, the Switch 2?
I mean, it's a solid system. It's like I said, it's for me. It's more or less it's a Switch Pro. I've got some of the older games. You can go back and play them, and the graphics are a little bit tweaked, get a little bit higher resolution, better frame rate on them and stuff. So that's nice. And the controllers seem to be a little bit more durable. Unfortunately, they didn't go with magnetic sticks, so there's always the chance they could start drifting again. But so far, it seems to be more durable than the sticks in the original Switch.
Okay, let's move on then. We're not going to finish the slides tonight, so we'll just carry on. 20 years ago today, the Walt Disney Company officially acquired Pixar for $7.4 billion.
Yeah, and that was when the downfall of Pixar, really, let's face it.
Yeah. It took a while, but they really had to, because as competition, Pixar was killing them. And they've always had a relationship as their distributor.
Yeah,
So,
I say.
but really, Disney couldn't have somebody out Disneying them, which is exactly what Pixar has been doing since Toy Story.
It's a shame, isn't it? They just buy everything up, turn it to shit, and then release woke crap. That's all they do.
Yeah, at least they actually made some money with this before they completely killed it.
I met the guy who actually ran Pixar before they became Disneyfied in Cannes.
Oh, John
He was
Lasseter.
really- yeah, I mean,
Yeah,
I
he got
didn't
me
even know who
too,
he
didn't
was.
he? He got me too'd.
Yeah, I was sitting having a drink, and he sat next to me, and I just by chance said, "Well, what do you do?" And he went, "I run Pixar," and then he gave me a copy of Ratatouille, because at the time Ratatouille was the film that came. He gave me a copy of Ratatouille. I had a long conversation with him. Such a nice guy. So there you go.
John Lasseter. What did you talk about? Can you remember?
Just films in general. He said he wanted to direct a live action thing, and he eventually did, didn't he? He directed the Mission Impossible film, didn't he? Or was it him? I can't remember.
No, that was Brad Bird.
Oh, Brad Bird, yeah. Actually, maybe I was talking to Brad Bird. But he wasn't. He wasn't.
Well, he did.
Probably Brad Bird.
He did do Ratatouille. Brad Bird was the
It's
director.
probably Brad Bird. I probably got it wrong. It's probably Brad Bird. Yeah.
Welcome
so there
to
you go.
Senior Moments on Senior Moments.
Yeah, exactly.
Alliance.
Exactly.
Okay, let's move on then.
Ooh.
Top Gun 3 may need a new director, with Maverick's Joseph Kosinski becoming too busy. Is Barmont and Tom Cruise could consider, from Mission Impossible's Chris McQuarrie to the movie man himself. So
That'd be a good choice. I like.
I was
Chris.
going to scribble out one of them and put Mega Geek.
And it'll be amazing to do it, but the thing is, I think I'll be out of my depth, because directing something like that is something I've never done. So yeah.
Okay, so Screen Rant's opinion is number 10, Christopher McQuarrie.
Yeah, he's good. Yeah.
Okay. Number 9, James Mangold.
No,
not at all.
Nope.
Nope.
Why?
Because he messed up Indiana Jones and talked a load of shit.
Okay. Lee Isaac Chung.
No, not at
Didn't
all.
he used to run Chrysler?
I don't even know who he is.
That was Lee Isaac Coca, but
Okay.
thinking man's joke didn't work.
Yeah.
Okay. Must be American. Okay.
Yeah.
Number 7, Doug Lyman. Yeah, that'd be all right.
Oh, well, I wouldn't. I mean, he'll do a good job, but I don't think you need someone that will just knock it out of the park, really.
Okay. Well, speaking of knocking it out the park, number 6, Patty Jenkins.
Absolutely
Why?
not.
Because her dad is a fighter pilot, she's somehow magically qualified to do this? That's a bunch of...
Too busy doing
Shite.
Rogue One anyway.
Yeah.
Rogue
They got
Squadron.
the Rogue Squadron movie coming. Yep.
Yeah.
Terrible director. She's an awful director. So bad.
Number 5, Brad Bird.
Yeah, he could do a good job.
He's a
Not
good
John
director.
Lasseter.
No, not John Lester.
Yeah, well, he's got the chops, and he understands the technology, and
He's very
he's
visual.
made some good movies. Yeah.
Yeah, he did. Which he was involved in one of the Mission Impossible movies, wasn't
Yeah. He directed it.
he? Yeah.
That was 4, wasn't it?
I think he was it
Rogue
was it not-
Nation. Was it Rogue Nation?
Was Rogue Nation? Was it
The
Rogue
one with
Nation?
the big tower
Ghost
block.
No.
Protocol.
Oh,
Ghost
Protocol.
Protocol.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Rogue Nation
Um,
was directed by Chris, wasn't it?
yeah. Okay. 4, Barry. Not that Barry. Barry Jenkins.
Don't know who he is. What's he done?
TV
Anyone?
series about a hitman. Who wants to become an actor? I don't know.
That's not him.
Okay. Number 3. Somebody help me out with this.
Alejandro G. Iñárritu.
Nope.
Okay.
I'm still trying to figure out why Barry Jenkins is on the list.
I don't even know who he is.
It's he did Mufasa.
Oh,
Yeah.
God.
So
he's on the list for the same reason Patty Jenkins is on the list.
Oh, diversity. Okay.
Similar reason anyway.
Okay.
Yeah.
Number 2, Paul Thomas Anderson.
Nope.
One Maverick after another.
Oh, God.
Wow.
And number 1, Tom Cruise.
Never heard of him.
Never heard of him.
Young, plucky. Maybe he'll make it in the industry. I don't know.
Has he ever directed a movie, Tom Cruise?
I don't think so.
Why is Michael Bay not on this list?
That's a good question.
Yeah, he could do a good job.
Yeah, he has not directed a full-length theatrical movie. You know, why isn't someone like Anton Fuqua not on here if that's so like this just seems like a random, let's just toss out 10 random names.
That Screen Rant just trying to put popular names together.
Yeah.
I don't think there's actually any thought behind it.
Aaron B in the chat, Andy Serkis. Oh God.
Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Let's put him out there. Jeez.
Oh, Matt, let Maggie Gyllenhaal do it.
Oh,
She
God,
did
no.
so good.
They just put into Chat GPT who would be a good director for Top Gun.
Yeah.
Zack Snyder.
Probably.
Yeah. Well,
Do
you know, if somebody else wrote it, I could see Zack Snyder directing it if it was written by somebody else.
Do you know who'd be good? And he's
Maybe
friends with him, Steven Spielberg. He'd probably do a good job because they've worked together before, haven't they? And they collaborate.
Oh,
really
yeah,
well.
that'd be great.
Yeah.
Yeah, he'd do a good
You don't
job.
think plodding pace director Nimi Nimi Nu would be good at this then?
No.
There you go. Here you go. Anna Nielsen. Hello, Anna. Wrench, by the way.
Ryan Johnson.
Yeah, but
I
he's got
was-
to write it as well, though.
So this is just wrong. I was curious as to what Michael Bay is working on right now because I know he is working on stuff. He released a movie a couple years ago. Apparently, he's working on a Skibbity toilet movie.
Oh, yeah.
Oh God.
Skibbity toilet.
Oh, dear.
Yeah. I do want to toss this out. I think this movie is a mistake conceptually.
Yeah.
Like
There's no point.
they nailed it. They did it perfect with Maverick. They wrapped it up,
Yeah,
sent him off
agreed.
in the sunset. This is nothing but a money grub, and I don't care who directs it. I think it's going to fall on its ass.
Agreed. But
No, I agree.
they can,
Totally agree.
Okay, well, I disagree. They can get away with one more, but it's got to be spot on.
No,
I don't think they can.
I agree
genuinely
with
really-
I agree with Esther. I think that they wrapped it up very nicely, and I think they should just close the door on it now. And they're doing it because they're going to make more money.
Yeah.
Sorry, Swappers.
Go on, swap.
Yeah. Sorry. Swap.
Yeah, no, Ryan Johnson's a really great idea. Though. I think 3.5 hours of a really slow plane chase.
It
would
could
be-
redeem him. Yeah. Okay. Have we finished with them with Top Gun?
Yeah.
Just wish Hollywood
Yeah.
was.
Yeah. I think we're really
Sorry,
finished with them.
punch
Yeah.
my face. Slop gun. Yeah. Who saw? Sorry, computer's doing funny things. Who saw this? Congress just voted to bring the F-14 Tomcat back from the dead.
Why?
I did see that, but I wasn't sure exactly what they were doing.
Maybe it's just cheaper than what they have now.
Wasn't it just a single symbolic plane or a real plane? But
there are no flying. There's no in the US. There's no F-14s that are actually airworthy, and this is just basically down from the success of Maverick.
It's a film.
well, yeah.
So they're going to buy. I think they're going to buy renovate three F-14s from one of these junk graveyards, They're going to try and I think what they're going to do is they're going to try and get 3 airworthy F-14s put together by using parts from all the other ones what are in the junk. The scrapyard.
Yeah.
One's going to go in the what's the big museum where all the aircraft
Smithsonian.
go? Yeah, and then
So that's
2 are going to be air displays and stuff.
Yeah, so that's what. So right now, basically, what's happening is the aircraft that they still have left with the Navy, they're going to take all of those. They're going to send them to the boneyard, along with all the rest of them that are there. But they're going to rebuild some of them specifically for museum pieces, so that they can either they can be displayed statically, like actually put them out for display, or they're going to try and maintain a few of them that can still be flown at something like air shows. So that's the plan.
Yeah.
How many of these did Biden leave for the Taliban?
None actually.
There are several third world countries we could buy them back from. That's for sure. So
Iran, if they've got any left. Oh, okay. Manuel Grell numbers. Right, no, this info is completely wrong. Oh, how so?
No, not what I read. There's something literally called the Maverick Act. It's the name of it, and the idea is they're basically the Senate passed. It hasn't been signed by the president yet, but it's been passed. They're going to take basically what they have, some that are in storage. They're not going to be back in active service.
Yeah,
they're gonna be basically taken and they're gonna be restored for display, and then they're going to try and restore at least 1 or 2 of them so that they can actually be flown. What they call them heritage flights, where they take them, they fly them from place to place to show them off, and then potentially like air shows and stuff. But yeah, there's none of these are really airworthy. They're not really, and they're not in active service.
Yeah, I mean, it's a hell of an airframe. It stayed in active service for 30 years, and it did several, avionics upgrades with it. I mean, it's a great airplane, but it's certainly past its time now.
There you go. Okay. I don't think Manuel's happy with us. There you go. No off. The rest you said is with the boneyard.
Okay. This is what I read. This is the news story that I read.
Shall we move on?
Why not?
Sure.
Yes.
Anybody want to do this? King of the Hill, first
still
post,
making it?
season 15,
Oh.
July 20th. Anybody?
Nah.
Okay. Well, yes, go on.
The one they did last year, it wasn't terrible. They definitely have to fix Dale's voice and John Redcorn. It wasn't terrible, but I'm not sure they really needed it. It was okay. Like,
I really enjoyed the new season. I thought it was really well done. It was very much in the spirit of the original show. I'm looking forward to this next new season.
Yeah, I did like all the Bobby storylines, actually. I thought they did a great job in sort of projecting his character into the future.
Yeah, pivoting the story into having an older son and everything.
Yeah, and Hank too, like he's confronted like with this new woke world that is very unfamiliar to him. And they did a good job sort of showing how a guy like him would have reacted. So, men in skirts and that's exactly what we need. Hank Hope. Why in the damn hell is a girl on a dress?
That's still one of my favorite bits from the entire new season was him going into the Megalo Mart to look for some stuff. I can't remember what it was. He was looking for a toilet brush or something. And he came in and he goes to ask an employee where it is because the store's been rearranged and he doesn't know where to find anything. And the employee's like, huh? He pulls out his phone and looks on his, because he has no idea where anything is in the store. So he goes and searches the web on his phone and says, "Oh, we don't have those here."
I'll tell you what, Bobby.
What's that?
I'll tell you what.
What's that on the top left hiding behind the tree?
What's the man?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Not Trump, is it?
No, it's like the Shoney's big boy thing. thing.
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, the restaurant.
Okay, shall we move on then? Yes, we'll blast through a couple more. New posters for the Punisher: One Last Kill has been officially released.
I don't know. Do you like this guy as the Punisher? Anyone?
I like him, but I haven't liked the Punisher for a while. I liked him on the Netflix Daredevil. I thought he was fantastic.
That's out in 2 days. That is. Okay.
Not interested.
Spider-Man Brand New Day's official script reveals that the opening scene takes place 9 months after the event of No Way Home.
Yeah, we need that.
Translation, I believe, is the writers wrote themselves into a corner and no idea what to do. So they've jumped ahead and said, we can ignore all of that now.
9 months, nobody's pregnant. Is Zendaya pregnant with Peter Parker's baby?
Can a plank of wood have a baby? I guess they could have little planks of wood.
Okay. Yeah.
On 2 hours, probably.
I'm looking forward to this, though. I don't know about you guys. I like Spider-Man.
More than some, but I wouldn't say I'm like actively anticipating it. It's like, yeah, it'll make money. It'll probably be one of the better. But I'm just over all this.
The thing is, I enjoyed all the Tom Holland ones. It was a different take on Spider-Man because he had to fit into the Marvel universe, and I respect that. But obviously, Tobey Maguire is the best Spider-Man as far as I'm concerned. Yeah. But I'm enjoying this stuff. I'm enjoying the Tom Holland Spider-Man. So it'll be interesting to see where they take it next.
Nothing against the acting, but Tom Holland looks like he hasn't grown up.
Yeah.
So he still looks like he's 15, trying to be a 40-year-old Spider-Man. Yeah. So fine acting. I just don't. I think he hasn't aged in the role like Tobey Maguire has.
It's like Michael J. Fox playing Spider-Man, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. And just something's a little bit off. It just doesn't fit.
I am so sick of fucking Zendaya too. I just go away.
Yeah.
No thanks. The thing about the Tobey Maguire Spider-Man, even when he came back in that film there, there's something odd about him. There's something geeky about him. I think he comes from him, really, the real actor. With Andrew Garfield, he's too cool for school to play Peter Parker, and I guess Tom is kind of in between. So that's why I always say that Tobey Maguire is the best Peter Parker, because he really was the definitive Peter Parker as far as I was concerned, and Spider-Man, to tell you the truth. Anyway.
I was interested in this movie until I found out Zambuga was back in it again, and then
Zambuga. Okay, let's.
Hopefully, she'd be only in it a little bit.
Yeah,
that's why June was all right. Was it June?
Yeah, Zamboni. She's in there. They're gonna flatten some ice. For her.
Kind of. I don't think it's kind of a sidestep.
Oh God.
Avengers Doomsday filming update. Director Joe Russo confirmed in a new Metro UK interview that filming is still actively happening at Pinewood Studios in the UK. Russo and his sister, Angela Russo
Ostot.
Bless you.
Also talks about protecting spoilers and keeping the theatrical experience special for fans. Marvel is known for doing heavy reshoots and changes during editing, so this extended production window is notable for such a massive project.
Do you know, I never did understand why a director would want to direct with another director to make a film. So who's calling the shots there? Also, right, I understand why these two are together. Isn't one of them gay?
Well, this is why I double took at that photo, because it looks like Paul Rudd's holding his hands.
Yeah, no, like he's got his hand in his pants.
Yeah, but can somebody try and confirm that? Is one of the brothers gay in real life? I don't know.
Don't know.
I don't care. I think the idea is one of them does more director duties and the other does more producer duties. I could be wrong.
You might as well have a producer and a director. I don't
know. You'd have to ask them, but eventually it does have to come down to one person having the final say.
Yeah, it does. Yeah.
I love the fact they put the thing here about protecting spoilers. It's very hard to have spoilers when you're writing the movie as you go along.
Yeah.
And then all the bits which are filmed, you refilm half of them anyway because the entire story's changed. And we know that's happened multiple times. So yeah, there's not going to be any spoilers because even the actors don't fucking know what they're doing.
Yeah, and I love the fact actively filming when filming wrapped up last year, same article. They're done, they're finished, it's in the can, it's in the bag. Oh, a year later, we're still going. But yeah, they're scrapbooking the hell out of this. They don't even know how it's supposed to end yet. So
and we know that every set of reshoots is at least 100 million. That's to get the actors in, you know, all of the staff, the concession staff and stuff. It's at least 100 million per set of reshoots.
Yeah, there's no way this costs less than 800 million just in production.
I have said it before, I'll say it again. This is $1 billion movie. If if they were proud of it, they would have used that in the marketing. They would have said this is the biggest movie ever made, but because the world is turning against them, they can't use it. But they've still spent the money.
If it's $1 billion movie, that means the UK taxpayers paid 200 million, which is enough to make a movie by itself.
We pay for everything else, so a movie.
Is it true that they paid a lot of people in the audience, the company or whoever's in charge, to scream when Robbie Downey Jr. was revealed to play Dr. Doom?
Oh yeah, they have their little hype men. Absolutely,
they have plans.
It's Hollywood. Nothing is real.
Yeah. They say you can start was it a Mexican wave by having 6 people in a line. So if you just have 4 or 5 people dotted about
from Mexico,
who start applauding and screaming, everyone else will just join in.
Well, they're from Mexico though.
Well, I didn't know what else to call it. I don't know what's culturally appropriate to say. The wave of people who, put their hands up, but they're not being shot at by the police, sort of thing. I don't know.
So, non-Mexican people are. So if they do a Mexican wave, Mexican people, is that racist?
I don't think you know what you're saying, man.
Culturally appropriate Latino arm raising motion. Someone help me out here. I'm not very PC with this sort of stuff.
Yes, we just call it the wave, but
the wave.
The fact is, these guys haven't done anything worth a shit in over 10 years. I don't know why they're so happy to bring the Citadel. Jesus, they burned millions, several hundred million on that.
Okay, Citadel's got another season, isn't it?
It does. I'm not aware.
Yeah.
Okay,
God, it was utter crap.
Okay, we are horrendously behind, so I'm going to skip a few slides. Hopefully, I'll get the correct one.
You could have skipped that one.
Yeah, why would you stop on this one?
New look at Supergirl in theaters June. It is June 26th.
That's not really a new look to me. It's the same look.
Yeah.
Why are you just come out of a costume party? I mean, what the fuck is with the boots and dressed up? I have seen porn actresses with better Supergirl outfits.
They don't want her to be sexy. That's why they're giving her a shit costume. The skirt is far too long.
Why are you showing us pictures of hungover, inbred hobos?
Because we like that type of thing. I don't know.
Okay. She's like Bella Ramsey's hotter sister.
Oh, Jesus Christ, low bar.
That suit just the design, it just doesn't look authentic at all, does it?
Horrible.
This is going to be such a bomb.
Yeah,
this summer.
So bad.
And it's going to be very aggravating, them telling us and attacking us and telling us what a success it was and gaslighting. That's going to be the worst part of having to put up with this.
Yeah,
the gaslighting.
I think a lot of people know that they do that now. I mean, there is rumor that the drinker is the #1 top critic in the entire world now for some reason. So I think a lot of people now are awake and they know what's going on. So they can just keep doing this as much as they want. But I think more people know what's going on now than they realize.
Yeah. Normies kind of have a clue now, and you see this show up on normie shows, and they talk about it.
Yep.
Okay. Sidestep. Who saw this?
I just want to. I've now got the Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles theme in my head after reading Ardent Party's comment.
Whereabouts? This one?
Yeah, that's the one.
Exclusive.
Oh, thank you. Thank you. My mistake. I always admit my errors.
Okay,
Yes.
Matthew Lillard
Yeah, Lillard.
continues to build on what he has already been a busy year. Sources at Deadline. Tell Deadline. He's set to join Superman sequel, Man of Tomorrow from DC Studios. James Gunn directing, producing, penned the scripts, does the theme tune. Colin Sweat back as Man of Steel.
No
Yeah.
idea.
Are they still
Yeah,
filming it? Have they not finished filming it?
Just started,
Okay.
haven't they?
Have they just
A couple of weeks
started?
ago.
It's
Yeah.
very hard to remember. But
If they're lucky, maybe they will make half of what Project Hail Mary made and cost half to make as well.
Okay, we'll do a quick. Nobody cares about this.
Nope.
Look at that. Isn't that amazing?
Twinsies.
Isn't that Adam Savage?
There's Johnny Knoxville for a second.
Yeah.
Isn't that amazing?
Yeah.
What's
Who looks
amazing?
at that guy and says, you know what? I think you'd be great in my movie. He looks like a freaking troll eraser that you put on the end of a fucking pencil.
Yeah.
Which one?
They both.
Do allegedly.
Why are they
it doesn't
wearing the
matter.
same
Yeah.
glasses?
Leslie Headland. I love all the gay.
It doesn't. It doesn't matter who they put in,
Why are
what
you
males they put into Superman. The girls are always going to come on top and be
What?
cleverer than Superman.
Whoa!
I might
Always.
start watching that now.
Always.
The girl's going to
Well,
come on
strong
top.
in this one.
Excellent.
Yeah.
He's letting his fantasies out again.
Oh.
Excellent.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Anyway,
I've been informed I offended a few hobos in the audience. I didn't mean to do that either.
sorry,
I apologize.
Sorry,
Yes.
folks. Okay.
Listen, they might as well swap him with Adam Savage. Seriously, they both look so alike. Just get Adam Savage in there to direct.
Adam Savage has got a
better
career, though, hasn't he?
Yeah, he would be a lot better. Yes, he knows what he's doing.
Yeah, Adam Savage has got a career, though. Anyway, get in the bin. Anybody know?
Is it
Shooty?
No, he's been quiet, hasn't he?
Is it-
There's been
Is
a.
it Greta?
Is it?
Hey.
Is it Mark? I haven't seen. Is it Mark Hamill for doing something incredibly
No.
stupid?
Okay.
That was bloody stupid.
Okay, I need to preempt this, right? Forget about whether you're left, right, up, down, in, out, whatever.
Shake it all about.
This is just purely about logistics and common sense. Yeah. Who saw this? Big milestone this week. Who saw this?
My. 200,000.
Since I think is it 2018. Yeah.
Well, America says hold my beer and imports 20 million.
Yeah. Well,
So it's 2026 now. We've got 4 more years to get up to 1 million.
I
For 20.
I have to say, in the last year, small boats trying to get here haven't done very well.
No,
Can't they send them back?
they won't.
Or they-
Yes,
There
they
is-
won't. They
There
won't.
are certain rules about sending them back. I
Yeah.
know a couple of customs and excise guys. Quite nice.
Yeah.
They like a lot of drugs. But when they're coming over on the boats, they throw their passports away.
Yep.
Because when they arrive, you don't know where to send them back to, and you cannot send them back to somewhere where they're not a resident.
Well, can't they put
So-
them in jail?
There's
No,
only
'cause
so
you-
much space in jail, and they haven't
Yeah.
actually done anything wrong apart from coming to the country.
Yeah, everybody in Facebook posts is taking up all the jail space, but even the ones that were deemed to have to be returned back, but then there's some bureaucracy that says, "Oh no, they actually get to stay," because you've
It's-
tried to deport some of them, and then they also came back. So
Yep.
This is
There
crazy.
was I can't remember when it was, but there was tell of people literally being paid. I think it was like £500 being put on a plane and being sent back, and they just ended up back here a few months later.
Yeah, yeah.
Can't they arrest them
ridiculous like that.
and take their fingerprints and go to?
No, they don't do any of
Is
that.
it quite-
No, they don't do any of that.
Look.
And-
The worst thing about this is that Starmer fella, that stupid prime minister that we got, there's rumors that he's going to get them to vote next time around.
That's
He's gonna
always
change
been
the
the plan.
law.
That's the
It
plan.
won't,
Yeah.
it won't work. That's the other thing.
Yeah,
It
and
just
help
won't
desk.
work.
I heard it was £5,000 to
It
self
may have
deport.
been.
Yeah,
It may have
yeah.
been 5,000. But it's
And
just
so
been
basically, you get
position
5,000 quid to take a month vacation to where you came from.
Pretty much.
In France, they don't get anything. These people. France is a safe country. They don't get anything from the government.
Well, they're not
in
necessarily staying in France, are they?
Yeah,
They've been-
in Belgium, I think if they just basically get put up in a hostel and it's a dive and they get no money, no nothing, I think they may get some square meals a day. I don't know. Yeah, but
But it's
over
also,
here, roll
as
out
far as,
fucking red carpet for them.
as far as sending them to places as well, because the last government proved how inept it is, because they set up that whole, there was planes that were going to fly them to Somalia and go into jails there, and they set up this whole plan. They
Rwanda.
paid sort of like £500 million
Rwanda
to
it was.
Rwanda, that was it.
Yeah.
And I think there was
Smash.
one plane
Yeah.
that went and it had 20 people on. It was something like that, and that was it over the course of a couple of years. It was just a shit show. And so all that money's gone, and the people are all still here. So well done, British government.
We were genuinely the country is full. Yeah, and
You can see how annoyed people are because we had the last election. It was only local election, not general election. The number of Reform MPs that actually got in was massive. Now, I don't know if this will repeat for a general election, but
very good.
As hilarious as it is, the MP reform for one of the places near me has already left because he said, I never wanted the job. I only did this so the other guy wouldn't get in. And that's happening across the country. It's just people are so disenfranchised with the government and the second party that they're just voting in anybody.
Our government just don't get it.
Nope,
If
they don't.
It's incredible. Sorry. go ahead.
If this geezer at the bottom of that, Starmer, if he stops the boats tomorrow and started deporting people, they'd vote him back in. That's all. That's what it's just boiling down. People don't want this anymore. It's gone. We don't want it. Yeah,
we never wanted it.
Yeah, we never wanted it.
But the thing is, though, sorry, go ahead.
There's the issue as well that everyone seems to be strangely avoiding is the fact that there's no women and children, and they're all military aged
males. Yeah.
Yeah. So does anyone find that suspicious, or is it just me?
Well, it's all their criminals and all their troublemakers they're sending over, plus, the people that have a sort of a alternative agenda.
Here you go, common people wrenched. I don't like this. Turn to page 3. Well, my friend, they've even got rid of the boobs on page 3.
Who's the trans guy that got voted in? He was he was a criminal in his country in Scotland. Anybody see that one?
No.
Yeah, just look it up. It's incredible.
Yeah, there is somebody. Yes.
It's incredible. It's just it's like common sense has disappeared from the world. It's just really weird what's going on.
There's one word that explains that, Ian, and I'll give you a hint. It's your favorite word.
There's an acronym that's even shorter. Oh, Aaron B's got it.
Yeah.
Crazy. Do you know what, folks?
Yeah.
It's just I love my country, and because I love my country,
No, you're not allowed to love your country. Everyone else is, but not us, Brown. Get it right.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm a bigot, racist, whatever.
Yes. Now, I'm sorry.
The UK, the British people are just, if people come here and they're in trouble, it's like, we welcome them in. We're very, very welcoming and will help people. But this is just, it's just gone beyond. It's just gone beyond everything. Yeah.
You're right. We're absolutely right.
Well, this year, finally, Sweden, which also had similar policies, has finally implemented some very strict immigration standards, and they say they're going to start deporting people. I'll believe it when I see it. But if that's actually true, it could be a blueprint on how some countries can fix themselves.
They are saying the right things. Let's see if they follow through with it. But you're right. Yes, I've read several stories about this recently.
Yeah, do you think they will? I don't think. I think the EU and the bureaucracy will prevent them.
ECRH.
Yeah, I think the EU is going to have is going to be the problem. I think the people of the country have made their decisions, and their people are ready to follow through with it. I think that the EU is going to cause trouble.
Yeah, the conspiracy theory people, which I kind of believe in this. This is basically the Europeans punishing the UK for Brexit.
Yeah. Well, listen, man. There's this isn't the moon we're talking about. I hardly call it a conspiracy theory, considering how much evidence there is. But it's Europe too. And it's all the countries that have given up their sovereignty to unelected EU officials. And I just don't see why you guys were willing to do that. Ever.
The problem with every single one of these fucking politicians are unelected.
Yeah, in the EU.
They're not. None of the public want these people in power. None of them. They've all managed to get in by nefarious means, or they're electing each other. Yeah. None of these people were elected democratically by the public.
Yeah, grab Ciderfeet's tweet real quick. Boom, right there. Boom. It'll work everywhere.
Yep, absolutely.
Immediately.
Stop paying them £50 a week and this is 4-star accommodation.
This is the reason why one of the principal reasons why it's becoming why the cost of not dying is becoming so high in this country, because of these people.
It's incredible, isn't it? It's like they're trying to take over Europe. Right across the board, and once they get in, they're going to outnumber. So they say, going to outnumber the main people in each country. Yeah.
I am not against people coming in legally and properly the right way, and
not at all. Yes.
Yeah. My family did it generations ago.
Yeah.
But you know what they're going to call us when we say this. But the fact is, your citizenship in your country means nothing if they just let everybody have the same benefits without the same responsibilities.
Yeah.
If you don't have sorry, go ahead.
No, if you don't have a border, you don't have a country. That's what it is.
Yeah.
No,
but
you don't.
So they let some guy come in. They don't pay taxes, but they get all the benefits, welfare, and they get to vote, and they can't be drafted. It's like, what kind of insanity is that?
Okay. Sorry, folks, politics, but it's upsetting. Not many things upsets me. But
well, you know what, right?
The cat upsets
reform has taken a lot of seats, okay? And I don't know whether reform is good or bad for the country, because I don't really follow politics, and I know that's bad. A lot of people say to me, you should follow, you should vote, blah, blah, and all that shit. That's not for me. I'm an artist, let the people who want to change
I'm an artist, so what? I still vote. It's not an excuse.
No, well, that's good. Well, that's good. No, that's, look, that's by the by, right? The whole point is that they're allowing these people to come in. They're allowing these people to try and take over. One of the things that's in danger is Christianity. That's what's in danger. And they allow all this to happen, and women, right across the board. They're these people that come in. They're raping women. They're mugging people.
Yeah,
raping. So the common sense thing to do is to stop them.
Okay.
Or do something about it, but they're not doing anything.
We're bigot, racist, whatever, for wanting that. But anyway,
madness.
Finally. Okay, we'll try and finish on a lighter note. Okay, so
this is not a lighter note. What is this?
Highest worldwide grossing movies for each year of the 80s. So 1980, Stir Crazy was third.
This is a funny movie, man.
9 to 5 was second. Empire
Yeah, that was
Strikes Back,
huge.
number 1.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, I remember 9 to 5 came out of nowhere and just went box office crazy.
Yeah, it was incredibly popular. Yeah.
Yeah, it was a funny movie. I saw it. It was fun.
Is that the movie where they all get stoned on weed?
It's the Dolly Parton,
Yeah, Dolly Parton,
Lily
and
Tomlin.
they kidnap their boss.
Yeah, Dabney Coleman.
Okay.
Yeah, Dabney Coleman.
1981, Superman 2, third.
Yes.
Two. It's for your
007
eyes only. Yeah.
Yeah.
and Raiders,
Yeah,
number
brilliant.
1.
God, what a decade, man. What a decade.
Just all the way through. It's
Okay,
some amazing names.
Third, 1982.
Tootsie.
Tootsie.
Three.
Oh, okay.
See,
It's
there's
a
your
great movie. It's a
there's your
good movie.
diversity representation.
Dorothy.
Way ahead of the curve, that was.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, you couldn't
Uh,
make that now, though, because they would say you're
It's
being
racist.
phobic. Yeah.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, bigoted and all,
Still,
all
good.
the
Still a good
folks.
movie, though. Still a
Rocky
good movie.
3 at number 2.
Great
Clubber
film.
Lang. Yeah.
E.T. Brilliant. Absolutely.
My prediction: pain.
That's from
E.T.
Rocky, not E.T., by
More.
the way.
Yeah. True enough. Yes.
He would have made more money, Ian. You know that, don't you?
What's that?
It's
Sorry?
phone bill.
Say again?
He would have made more money, but they had to pay the phone bill.
Oh, for God's sakes. Dad joke.
Octopussy.
Yeah,
From
great movie.
1983.
Very silly. Very silly.
Yep.
Flashdance.
Flashdance.
What a
Flashdance.
feeling.
Yeah.
Yeah. Talk about gaslighting your audience, man. That whole thing was like fake.
Okay, Swappers, what's this one? Return of the Jedi. Number 1.
Revenge of the Jedi was such a good movie.
This is tiny letters, man.
Yeah, I could barely see that.
1984, number 3, Ghostbusters.
Yeah.
Still love it.
Yeah.
Great film.
Yeah.
I was
Beverly Hills Cop,
overrated
man.
for me.
Beverly Hills
Beverly Hills Cop,
Still great.
number 2.
Still a great film. Even today.
Yeah.
Still a good film.
Yeah. All of these hold up.
Yeah.
Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom is
yeah,
one of the
number 1.
best Indiana Jones. Yeah. Don't care what anyone says. Indiana Jones, Temple of Doom. I love it.
Yeah, it's a good
Really
one.
great movie.
Yeah.
It is. Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. Oh, I love this one. Rocky 4, number 3, 1985. I love Rocky 4.
No, I didn't like it.
And the same guy.
Rambo.
Rambo.
Yeah. How many times do we have the same guy starring in the number 3 and number 2 film of the year?
Yeah.
Back to the Future.
Fantastic.
If you ask me, I'll say there are no perfect movies, but that's as close as you come
Yeah.
to
It's
a
close.
perfect movie.
Come.
Yeah, absolutely.
One of the best movies ever made. Back to
Yeah,
the Future.
no, without a doubt.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Without
yeah.
a doubt.
Mm.
And one of the just one of the best screenplays ever written. I mean, it's incredible. They still teach that screenplay from that in school.
It's funny because if you go to film schools, there is no mention of Back to the Future. They'll talk about The Big Blue. They'll talk about 2001. They'll talk about all kind of shit, but not Back to the Future.
Really?
This is just silly. Yeah.
Yeah. There's not a single frame of film in there that isn't doing heavy lifting, multiple jobs, all at the same time. It's setting up and paying off. It's absolutely genius filmmaking.
Yep. That and Die Hard, just some of the most incredible screenplays just ever made.
Okay. 86 then. 3, Aliens.
Good film. Crocodile Dundee, good film. Top Gun, shit.
Yeah, Top Gun's out this week. Top Gun's out this week, isn't it?
Didn't like Top Gun at all.
Okay.
Did not like it.
It's all right. Very obvious time, but okay. 87, Dirty Dancing.
That's a bad year. 87 was a
Girl-
bad
good
year.
girl.
87. Yeah, out of all of them, I think 87 is the weakest. But it's
Yeah,
still
Beverly Hills
not
Cop
bad movies.
2.
Yeah.
It was
11 on
okay.
And
Yeah.
Fatal
is number one.
Attraction, overrated.
Yeah.
88.
Coming to America.
Coming? What?
Eddie Murphy
America.
classic. Yeah.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
I feel that film is underrated. It is very funny
not
and very
underrated.
rewatchable.
It's
It's a great movie.
It's a great movie. A lot of people,
Yeah.
it's considered one of the best comedies ever. So,
Yeah, look at how much Eddie Murphy is all over this list. And
Yeah. Say the 87 list there, it's kind of sad that those are the movies that got to the top of the list because there were some good
Predator.
films in 87.
yeah.
RoboCop, Lethal
Predator.
Weapon,
Yeah.
Spaceballs, Princess Bride, The Untouchables. These are all 87 films. I mean,
Okay.
they're solid.
Roger Rabbit.
Rabbit's a good, yeah, it's a good film. I thought it was.
That was Roger Rabbit was fantastic because the whole thing,
it's amazing.
hand drawn as well.
Yeah.
And it's the only time that Warner Bros. And Disney actually came to an arrangement over having
That's right.
characters on screen together.
Yep.
Yes, I picked this up on 4K late last year and watched it with my kids. It's the first time they had seen it, and they were still baffled, like watching it, going, "How did they do that? Like, how was a cartoon character holding a gun or moving something across the table or whatever?" So we had to watch the the special features afterwards so they could see.
It's so fantastic. There's also I've seen lovely interviews with Bob Hoskins where he says they had to reshoot certain scenes.
Yes.
He's holding Roger around the neck, but because he's got gaps between his fingers, you'd have to paint in between them, and that's thousands of dollars worth of work. So they had to shoot it again with him holding his fingers together tightly.
Yeah, it's and Hoskins absolutely incredible in that movie. You later on you give credit to some of these actors who have to act against a green screen or talk to somebody on
really
holding a tennis ball or whatever, but
Yeah.
he just flawlessly in the situation that he was in, having no one has ever had to do that before, at least not to the level he had to. And it was incredible.
What was interesting is that Richard Williams did all the animation, but not people don't remember this, but after he did all the animation and everything was done, ILM had to go in and put the shadows in to try and make those cartoons
it
more
more
3D-ish.
Mhm.
Yeah, so they had to come in and do
yeah,
that. So,
and Hoskins had a ton of street, despite being in the Super Mario Brothers movie. He had a ton of street cred in the 80s, man. He really brought it.
Rain Man.
great film.
That's very good.
Yeah, it was all right.
Yeah.
Good movie. Yeah.
Good movie.
Yeah,
Good movie.
It was a little Oscar baity, but it is a good
alright.
movie. There's no doubt.
89. Back to the Future 2.
The future sequel.
Yeah.
is,
I did
yeah,
Not
strongest.
the success that Back to the Future was, but
Yeah.
the more times I've seen it, the older I get, the more I appreciate Back to the Future too.
Yeah,
it was
I-
definitely a
Yes.
darker film. I did not enjoy it as much when I was younger, but I think it's still pretty good. And knowing that they made the two films together at the same
Back to
time was
back.
Yeah.
pretty interesting too. Yeah,
Batman.
I think it's the weakest out of the three.
it is. It is.
Batman.
Batman, I like
Yeah.
Batman. Batman.
Man, the '89 Batman is a classic.
Yeah.
Yeah,
What,
one of my
Indiana
first
Jones was more than
experiences in
Batman?
bootlegging.
Yeah, same here. Same here. My friend literally got me a copy before it got released of Batman. So there you go. Cool.
Yeah, I don't think I should say anything else. I'd just say,
Indiana
yeah.
Jones and the Last Crusade.
Love that. movie.
Brilliant. Just, they should have stopped there. Why didn't they stop?
Yes.
They did stop there. There's nothing.
Yeah.
They did,
Yeah.
yes. The Crystal Skull was a spin-off that was not attached to Indiana Jones at all.
It's non-canon. Non-canon.
It was a bad, everything I know is just going to be a bad dream. That's a bad dream.
Yeah.
Luke Skywalker's having a shit ton of bad dreams. Like,
But the original script was that for Crystal Skull was him and his father Henry, but because Sean Connery wouldn't come back, they had to create some stupid son thing.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
that's when it went.
Well, I
south.
think his son was always going to be a part of it. It was just it was John Hurt.
Right.
Was it John Hurt? Right? Was the other
John
guy?
Hurt.
No.
Yeah, John Hurt. Oh, you mean the what's his name? Ray Winston character?
Or was
Who are you talking about?
Oh, I don't remember. There was the guy that plays the older friend or whatever. That.
Oh yeah, it was John Hurt. That was John Hurt. Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, talk about an amazing actor who did everything just excellently. John Hurt, I think, doesn't get the credit he deserves.
That's it, folks. we were a little bit slow to get warmed up, but once the first woke was away, we got in there. So, chat, you are wonderful. Thank you for the super chats, the messages, the just being here, folks. So, chat, you are wonderful. We will see you next time. We will be raiding Wayfarer. It's going to auto raid. Coming of the Shadows, everybody.
Oh, fantastic episode.
Great episode.
Yeah.
So if you're into Babylon 5, we will be raiding Wayfarer. So if you go over there, you can fill your boots on that. Let me get the guests up. Professor R2. Cheers, Paul.
Cheers.
Oh, it's great to have him back. Internet Help Desk.
It's always a pleasure to be back. It's been a great night. Thank you very much.
Mega Geek. Cheers, in.
Yep, no worries.
Once that first woke was away, we hit the ground running, mate. So, Esther, cheers, pal.
Cheers. This is great to have the old Mega Geek back. It's wow.
Right. Okay.
Swappers, cheers, pal.
Thank you very much, Brown. Thanks to the chat and everyone else on panel, as always. I want to do an Aliens merchandise stream on Wednesday, please.
Ruin's back. Yeah.
You've got some super chats,
Yeah.
mate.
What are you gonna do? Miss Valance, thank you, Miss Valance. Shall we do some super chats coming in at the death? It's the Phobos Wrench Wheel of Sport. $5. Thank you, my friend. Great stream, Brune. Show him some love, folks. I need all the love I can get.
Not that kind of love.
Exactly.
Carl
maybe.
Voigtlander, Wrenched, Will Sport, $10. Hello, my friend. Love. That is it, my friends. We're done. Beast, I think there is Beast Up is on tomorrow, I think. I think Vex said something about Beast Up. We're back Wednesday. We're doing Aliens merch. I think Swappers is. So I think that's it. We're going to Wayfarers. You know the drill, folks. If we don't see you during the week, have a great week, everybody. Take care, everybody. Look after yourselves.
Bye.
Bye.
Ta-da.
Timing.
Oranges. Oranges.